Oh, hey. What's going on? What isn't going on? Big Bass in the chat writes the following. Morning, Sid. Morning, Big Bass. I noticed you didn't put up on your Instagram account to use one word to describe the Kawhi trade. So I'll do it here. Mistake. I have one more comment, Azo, before we hit the opening.
Okay.
Azo and I got a text from someone last night at 8 o'clock. This is all it said. I want to punch Kawhi.
For the audio, or you can even watch back, giving players all the props or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk facts.
We're giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion, going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
Play it on the car ride, play it when you lounge. X and O, you know that we can hold it down. Shout out to my man Sammy, got it off the ground. And to all the listeners tuned in right now, got debates, analysis, and speculation. This is sports talk for the new generation. You know where to find us, got a reputation. Sick podcast, your #1 sports destination.
Giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion, going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
S-I-C-K is the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back, giving players all the props or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk back. S-I-C-K, 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 S-I-C-K,
All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
You are now listening to The Sid Seixeiro Show. Powered by Sick Media, the sickest Toronto sports show. Now, here's your host, Sid.
What's up? It's Sid. And yes, I'm going casual today. It's Canada Day. Happy birthday, Canada. Happy birthday, Canada. 159 years old, never looked so good. Formed on July 1st, 1867. It's a great country. And I love my life. And I love Canada. So happy Canada Day to all of you. If you're out there barbecuing in the afternoon, you're on the deck and you're having a couple cold ones and you're listening to us and you're watching us here on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Sid Seixeiro Show powered by Sick Media. We appreciate all of you. It is a wild day already. I don't really know where to begin. We're going to do a lot of Raptors here momentarily, believe me. But it's now official. NHL free agency is open. So we have the NBA going on. We have the Raptors going on. NHL free agency is going on. England's probably going to lose to Congo here over the next 2 hours. I'm just saying. Didn't like how England looked in that last game. Let's see how this plays out. The World Cup is still in full swing. And the Jays were pathetic last night. But again, happy Canada Day to all of you. I plan on enjoying a cold one by my pool a little later on today, if it's not raining. See, right now, it's so hot in Toronto, every forecast is the same lazy thing. Everyone's saying it's going to be sunny, but it could storm at any second. And you have no idea when. No one has any clue. To be fair to them, to be fair to weather specialists and meteorologists, because there is a difference, they don't know. You don't know when the storm's coming. Much like the sports atmosphere right now in Toronto. A couple things. The Montreal Canadiens continue to kick everyone's ass, okay? Right before we came up, Ivan Demidov was signed for 8 years at $9.1 million. I'm going to say that again. Their 20-year-old winger, who's coming off like a 60-something point season. Pretty good. He's 20 years old. Kent Hughes and Jeff Gorton in Montreal just signed him to an 8-year deal with an AAV of $9.1 million. Do you know how good that deal's going to look in 4 years? Maybe less. I mean, the Leafs didn't see the train coming. And they continue to do this ridiculous stuff. This is crazy. Scores! Congo scores! DR Congo won. England nothing. Demidov gets a contract. England's losing. Zach Werenski turns down a deal to Dallas. That's the other thing that happened late last night / early this morning. Reportedly, Dallas and the Columbus Blue Jackets had a deal ready to go. And Thomas Harley would have been in the return for Columbus. Thomas Harley, 24 years old. He's about to start an 8-year deal at $10.5 million. Great young defenseman. Zach Werenski said no. Zach Werenski has trade protection. Apparently it's down to Toronto and Tampa. That's what he wants. We'll follow this throughout the day. It feels like one of those things that's going to get taken care of very quickly. I have a sneaking suspicion if someone has a choice between Toronto and Tampa, they're going to Tampa. Probably. So we got that going on. The Nick Robertson era with the Toronto Maple Leafs is done. He got traded to, wait for it, a team run by Kyle Dubas. Kyle Dubas paid a 4th-round pick for Nick Robertson. I never want to speak of this kid again. The amount of print, the amount of airtime over a player who's not that good is nauseating to me. Go get all the points you want in Pittsburgh, Nick. Go ahead. Go disappoint people in Pittsburgh. Knock yourself out. But the good part today, if you're a Leaf fan, is you don't have to talk about Nick Robertson anymore. That's done. Nothing yet on Sergei Bobrovsky. We're waiting on Sergei Bobrovsky.
Wow.
What do we have, Azo?
We got confirmation of something on Bobrovsky.
Oh, you think it's confirmation?
No, we did.
We did not get confirmation, you jackass. Everyone still believes this photo that went up of Sergei Bobrovsky at Scotiabank Arena was real, like a week and a half ago or a week ago. There's no way it was real. Now everyone's reporting it's real, when no one reported it was real when it happened. Who reported? This is garbage that this was real. There's no way this was real. For the listening audience, it is Sergei Bobrovsky in the middle of June with a huge picture up on the Jumbotron. Like, why would this happen?
The banners are there. It's real.
It's AI. I can tell it's AI. Come on, man. There's like a streak in it. It's ridiculous. Well, Bobrovsky's not official yet, so we can't even talk about it. Nothing yet on Connor Hellebuck. Still waiting for him to go to Vegas. I'm convinced he's going to Vegas. And the Chicago Blackhawks are the dumbest organization in hockey. Wow. They gave Bowen Byram $12.5 million over 6 years. Like, Cale Makar is going to get 20. It's not even close. Like, that's done. The Blackhawks are an idiotic organization that deserve all the terrible things that are coming to them. All the terrible things. That is the dumbest Demidov gets signed for 9.1 over 8 years. He's 20. He's already a 60-point guy in this league. Bowen Byram's a 40-point guy in this league. He got 12.5. Are you okay, Chicago? Kyle Davidson? I know the answer. It's rhetorical. You okay? Insane. All right. We got a lot of hockey stuff sitting there. Jeff Vezzaparty, early good afternoon.
What it do, baby? What it do?
We'll get to that momentarily. I did pull that clip.
I know you do. I know.
Okay,
It's
so
a beautiful day. It's a holiday. I'm here with you.
You're wearing red.
But there's a lot to talk about. Yes, I am. Of course
So
I am. And you're wearing gray.
Am I a terrible? This is my gray shirt.
Yeah, you're gray shirt.
Am I a terrible Canadian because I'm not wearing red today?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's terrible.
Just a terrible
Do you know how many people in the office?
general.
There's a surprising number of people in our office today that are not wearing red.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people just kind of wearing stuff.
yeah,
It's not a big deal.
it's true.
Not a big deal at all.
Well, you're supporting DR Congo here, so it's okay.
Go DR Congo.
I'll accept the blue.
This is, man, England have been as cocky as I've ever seen them. And they were bad in that final game, brother. They were not good.
Yeah, their tournament started off hot, and they've been downhill since.
Look at how scared Gianni Infantino looks like England are about to get bounced here. And Arsene Wenger looks 96 behind him, like an Italian grandmother.
Can we just hit on Demidov one more time?
Of course.
You know why he deserved that money? Did you see he went to a game in Miami of the World Cup? And what was he rocking? He was rocking the Portugal jersey. Look at that.
Who's with him again?
Dobish.
Jakob Dobish and Ivan Demidov?
They went to Miami to watch Portugal play. They wanted to see the legend play, apparently. That was their quote.
Don't tell Tony Marinaro this
I know.
photo exists.
I know.
Hey, Tony, suck on this. Your boys are rocking with Ronaldo.
That's right.
Your boys are rocking with Bruno Fernandes, Diego Dallo, Nunes, and all the Nevs in midfield. All of them. Joao, Ruben, and Steve.
Yep.
All of them. Ivan Demidov is now my favorite Hab.
Right?
And you know what? Was Demidov at Luke Combs? I don't think he was.
I don't think he was either.
I don't think Demidov was at Luke Combs. Good for you, Ivan Demidov.
What a pro.
Good for you. Outstanding. Thank you for grabbing that pick.
No problem.
Love that pick. Okay, Azzo.
Yes.
I mean, I think
There's a lot.
Demidov's the lead right now.
That's huge.
Right next to what Werenski reportedly did with Dallas.
Yeah, I think the Werenski, because it's there. Like, we knew Demidov. It's huge, and that's a great
Demidov's
contract.
a huge contract, man.
Yeah.
That is a massive deal for the
It's
organization.
pretty much the only regular they didn't have locked up anyway.
True. Like, what's the
they're laughing.
Is Noah Dobson their highest paid guy going forward?
Probably.
At 10.5?
Let's look this up.
Look it up, Azzo. Puckpedia is getting some work today.
Oh, dude.
Shout out to everyone at Puckpedia.
Yep. Hell of a work.
Rayner in the chat, great pick, Azzo. Agree. Don Juan in the chat, Congo, yeah, baby. There's a lot going on here, right? This Demidov deal is just insulting to every other organization.
Yeah, so Dobson's at 9.5.
He's not even at 10, Dobson.
No. Hudson's at 8.5, and then their forwards. And it's Suzuki, Caulfield, and Slavkovsky all around the same price.
The
7.8.
Lane Hudson contract is stupid as well.
Yeah.
Now, eventually, like Kent Hughes and Jeff Gordon are going to have to break the seal on $10 million. Like someone coming up soon is going to cost them $10 million.
7 of these guys are locked up 20, 30, 31.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that train, get used to it, because it's there on the tracks for a while.
Where are the keys at in the chat? Habs are ahead of the curve with these deals. You better believe it. Oh.
Wait, what?
Scott in the chat. TSN reporting Bobrovsky to Vegas?
Thought he didn't want to go out west.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
You jinxed it with
Oh
the
my
picture.
God.
See? Because you didn't believe.
Vegas got their goalie. I thought it would be hella
Hang
buck.
on. Wait.
Scott would not lie to us in the chat,
It
Azzo.
better not be.
And if he is, whatever. We just move on. We make the rules here.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Vegas can't be sitting there with their current goaltending situation.
You know what that is? That's Bob sticking it to Florida.
In what way?
Like, okay, you don't want me? I'm going to go to Vegas.
Another
Watch
contender.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Team you played in the finals.
I'm curious on term.
Well, okay.
I'm really curious on term on this.
So that seemed to change a lot in the last 24 hours.
And what was the reporting from your? Because just to give everyone the context, no one absorbs more report tweets than Azo. No one.
Yeah.
So in terms of term, what were people saying?
So we had heard he wanted 6 years from Florida,
Right.
right? And I heard both Buchla, who knows the Florida Panthers organization very well, and Freeze this morning saying they think a 3 to 4 year deal gets it done. 3 a lower term.
I could see 3. I could see 3.
At around 7 or 8. So if it's 4, probably 7. If it's 3, probably 8.
Are you okay with 3?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, again, Bobrovsky's 38 to start next season. I'm not crazy about it, but I understand it. If you go 6, like Ratko Gudas signed 6 years, 1.5 with Florida. So that deal's going to take him to 42. So Florida have 2 guys on their roster in Marchand and Gudas who are signed into their 40s.
I'm not seeing the Vegas thing.
Okay, I'll take it back.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Take it back. I jumped the gun. I should have done that. I broke my own rule.
TSN reporting Sergei is close to signing with Benfica. People are just throwing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll take that too. Benfica need players. Benfica didn't make the Champions League this year. They need players.
Yeah. Freach seemed to say this morning with JD that 3 years. So what he was saying was that Bobrovsky's people would give you a value and you work it out however many years you want. So he was saying he thought around 21, 22 gets it done. So that would be 3 at 7.
I could
if you
see,
wanna go
like,
4
honestly,
at less.
I'm not going to, if the Leafs do 3 at 7 with Bobrovsky, I'm not going to freak out at
Yeah,
them.
I think that's all right.
Because it goes along with their plan of just having a player sign for 2 or 3 years.
And apparently his regimen is crazy. Both Bukala and Freach said that. And a lot of people in the Leafs organization know him well and have seen how he prepares, his work ethic and everything, and they're comfortable with giving him that. And if I'm okay with that.
Sonia in the chat, Sid, don't trust someone in the chat. Okay. For that kind of, I broke my own rule. I screwed up. I broke my own rule. But Vegas is getting, I'm sorry. The point is, Vegas are grabbing this goalie at some point.
Well, you don't have a veteran with all
At
a
some
veteran
point.
lineup with all those guys and not have a goal.
Carter Hart is garbage.
It just cost them the Stanley
Garbage.
Cup. It cost them the Stanley
Yes.
Cup not having a goalie. For sure. I'm with you. Man, this red pops on camera. Look at this.
Well, then go full then.
No, I'm just what do you
Johnny
mean?
Versace.
I'm just saying.
Look at this. What's the shirt mean again? What's the ninja shirt?
Just the base. I think this was their world. What was it? What they played before? What was the tournament they played? The
WBC?
The WBC. It was their Canada WBC shirt.
Wow.
Yeah, from RotoWear.
Did you get in a street fight last night? Do you think a right cross under the eye, or
No.
is there a story you need to tell us here?
No story.
Should have seen the other guy.
Just had a growth I had to get rid of. Though.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
just a little one.
Everything all right?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
everything's good.
If you have a doctor's note, you can get out of the show.
Somebody said something mean about Portugal, and yeah, got into it with them. Big
Good
time.
for you, standing up for a country that you don't care about. I'm going to that game tomorrow.
I know you are.
I haven't processed.
Hopefully that's not when the rain comes. I'm really hoping for you.
We're covered.
Unless it cools it off.
I mean, we're sitting in covered areas.
What's the hot supposed to be? Like, it's supposed to be really warm.
It's going to be stupid tomorrow.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's stupid right now.
You know the only thing that's going to be hotter than weather tomorrow? The play of Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah. Heard somebody likes him to score tomorrow.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Red Scorpion in the chat. Hey, Sid, is that shirt blue or gray? See, this I know is blue. I was going to say gray.
Okay.
This I
It's
know
the
is
same
blue.
color as the shirt you were wearing on that stream.
No, it's the completely. You guys are stupid. It's a completely different color.
By the way, am I invited to the pool later for a cold one?
What's that?
Am I invited to the pool later for a cold one?
I mean, not after you peed in it the last time.
That's not why I turned purple. Anyway.
Bud Lizard in the chat. England looks like garbage. Yeah, listen, I've been in and out of this, but I would agree. Okay, so the
They
Zach
are losing.
So Azo, the Zach Werenski thing, in terms of him turning down Dallas, I remember a time where Dallas was the place a lot of people wanted to
For
be.
sure.
What do you read into this?
Apparently, he just wants to stay in the East. A lot of his family's in the East. He just wants to stay in the East. But I mean, Dallas isn't that far. So,
Listen, give
me your take because I got a little theory. I
how
wanna pitch later.
how far a flight is it from Dallas to Columbus?
Yeah, it's no.
It's not crazy.
Right.
And by the way,
But where's he from? He's from Detroit or something, isn't he?
something like that.
Yeah. So
And all these guys, if there's ever an emergency, heaven forbid, and you have to go home because family's sick or whatever, like most owners will just let you have the jet.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big a deal, guys.
no, but
Now, if he's like in Seattle or Vegas, like that's a whole different thing. That's a longer flight.
see, okay. So Bukala also said this about Bobrovsky, that like the other teams interested in him a lot are probably Vegas. I think he said San Jose and Anaheim. No, San Jose for sure.
San Jose makes sense too.
San Jose makes a lot of sense, right? But like his wife, he's got a young family too, Bobrovsky, and they live in Miami where there's a huge Russian population and they want to stay there. And it's easier for them to hop on a flight every time they want to see him during the season for them to just come to Toronto rather than fly out west.
Right.
Like that's part of it sometimes too.
All right.
So like I just don't think you can. And if his family's in Detroit, it might be a lot easier just to go to.
But like we were laughing at Seattle for most of the last 5 days about Jason Robertson turning down $15 million a year. It's like Dallas. Like this is weird for Dallas. Like if you're Thomas Harley, what are you thinking right now?
Thank you, Sonia. It was the Kings that they mentioned.
It was the Kings?
It was the Kings that were also very interested in.
But like
Bobrovsky.
everyone tells me in Toronto, well, Matthew Nyes is now unsettled. What the hell did this just do to Thomas Harley? Thomas Harley hasn't started
That's
his 8-year
crazy.
contract yet.
Well, that sucks for Columbus because that's by far the best offer they were going to get.
Oh, that was going to be top level for Columbus.
Without a doubt. So he just kind of
Until Thomas Harley asks out in 3 years.
That's my other. Did this not kind of escalate quickly?
Yes.
Like, right?
Yes.
Because it seemed like they weren't in a rush to make a deal. If he wanted to stay, he would stay, and they'd play like they'd play him. And now all of a sudden it's like, no, he's on the move. Like, let's go. And apparently Columbus has doubt because apparently Botus came out and had some quotes yesterday.
Rick Bowness said he was blindsided.
Yeah.
It's interesting because, and I don't know if you and I will get to it today because of how this is already going.
Everything going on.
But I did pull like 8 minutes of Zach Werenski back on April the 15th, which was the day after Rick Bowness tore a strip off the entire roster. And Zach Werenski had some things to say about it. He respectfully disagreed with the notion that people don't care about losing or aren't hurt by losing in that Blue Jackets dressing room. And I have like 8 minutes of Werenski kind of pushing back pretty hard on it. Don't tell me that has had no impact on what's going on with Zach Werenski. Now, we also live in a world where Dylan Larkin and Brady Tkachuk and Connor Hellebuck and all these Olympic teammates of his this offseason have basically done the same thing. So I'm not stunned at this, nor should Columbus be stunned at this. I'm just happy when it happens to American markets too. I'm really cool with that. Columbus, listen, there's some things have happened to Columbus I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, but in terms of Canadian markets having to get saddled with these prima donna American hockey players who think they're the best in the league, and actually Zach Werenski is kind of the best defenseman in the league right now. Like, I just love how it's not Canadian teams that have to eat garbage on that. I am a big fan of that.
But the Werenski things make me laugh. So first of all, Frank Saravelli, I know, believe on the Fan Morning Show today, said this has been percolating. Whether they just buried their head in the sand.
What specifically?
The Werenski wanting out. Or
so even before the end of the season?
Yes. He says it's been percolating for a while,
That's
and Columbus
interesting.
kind of put their head in the sand on it.
Interesting.
But what I was going to say, the funny thing about this is Werenski, like all these American guys, I thought they wanted to win. Columbus almost made the playoffs. The Leafs weren't close to the playoffs.
No, that's why he's going to Tampa.
I know.
No, he's not coming to the Leafs, guys. I got news for you. He's not. If it's about winning, you're right. If it's about winning, where would you rather be? Now, if it's about winning as well, the Dallas thing also, travel aside, does seem a little weird to me.
Right.
I don't know. Dallas are a pretty competitive organization.
Yeah.
They'll do what they need to do. Nobody really wants to play with Mikko Rantanen. Eh? I thought Mikko Rantanen was going to get all these players swarmed in Dallas. It's, dude, all these, there's a bunch of organizations on both sides of the border that are getting screwed right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy to watch. So what are the chances?
You think the Leafs are out?
I think the Leafs want him.
Well, but I think they can offer more than.
But
Tampa.
in a world where it's about winning, actually, I take it back because like his agent is Matthew's agent.
Oh, this is where my conspiracy theory is going.
Judd Moldaver reportedly, and you listen to Pierre LeBrun and CJ, it's getting rather nasty with Moldaver and Columbus about getting this done. And there's a lot of stuff out in the open. There's a lot of stuff that's not kept under wraps. There's a lot of stuff that's now very, very public. And
escalated quickly.
Listen, let's tell it like it is. Zach Werenski has been living in a market that is irrelevant to hockey in the National Hockey League for years and has no noise. There's now noise here, and it's going to be interesting how he reacts to that too. He is in the center of a storm that he's never been in the middle of, ever.
I'm thinking, because you said some people were speculating maybe Austin wanted to build his dream team here in Toronto. What if it's Judd Moldaver who wants to build it? He's from here. He knows what having all these stars bring something back to Toronto or go on a long run would mean for them.
I mean, listen,
like maybe he's the architect of it all.
You don't think Rich Paul pulling some strings in the NBA?
Exactly.
You don't think there's got to be a Rich Paul in the NHL sometime?
Judd, do it. Let's go. Bring them all to Toronto. Let's go.
But the other crazy thing that I heard today about the Leafs, and I don't know if Azzo and I are on the same page on this, and I'll pitch this to you.
Probably not.
Probably not. But
After yesterday, people liked their argument yesterday.
the one that I won, it was great. Yeah. Well, Bichette's going to the level of excellence soon. Yeah, for sure.
How was his defense last night, huh?
The best defense I've ever seen from Bo.
Dude.
I can't even fight you on
Like
that.
5 amazing plays. It was amazing.
Bo Bichette was driving around town yesterday, had us on the pod, and said, "I'm playing defense tonight. Suck on all of them."
Yep.
He made 4 amazing plays last night.
Like
Bo Bichette.
5. I think 5.
Was it 5? Okay, easy. It's not 5.
I'm saying.
9. He made 9 amazing plays last night.
I'm pretty sure it was 5. Anyway.
By the way, someone in the chat said his girlfriend loves you recently. Did you see that?
That's sweet. I did.
Block that person.
It put a smile on my face.
Please block that
Tell her
person.
she put a smile on my face.
But we heard. I just saw the clip right before we came up. It was Freege with JD, and Freege said something that I haven't heard vocalized by an insider yet. Like we've kind of assumed, but I have not heard this said out loud. In terms of going in on another big-time Werenski-type player with 2 years left on his deal, because Austin Matthews has 2 years left on his deal. And Freeze said the Leafs are thinking, one, they don't want to give really great picks to Philadelphia and Boston the next few years. So they're doing this almost out of spite, which I think is ridiculous, because you don't do the right things if it's out of spite.
Right.
I think it's a ridiculous philosophy by the Leafs.
Right.
But secondly, Freeze said, and because you don't know with Austin, why not go for it now?
Yes.
So they don't know with Austin.
Right. Well, we kind of
That seems rather relevant to me, doesn't it?
Yeah, very, very, of course.
I
But
thought
wasn't it all about what we can do? But it doesn't mean he's resigning, even with what they could do. We always heard, "Let's see what you guys do."
But
Let's see how we're
that line,
competing."
you know where I'm going with this. That line, I was under the impression at some level, if you're going to do this with Darren Radish and look into all these other possibilities for the Leafs, which listen, any smart organization in a big market should do. I'm fine with it. But I was working under the pretense you have gotten some level of assurances with Austin Matthews.
I don't think so.
That's crazy to me.
I want to piggyback that on
That's crazy to me.
what Dreger tweeted out.
Go,
this
yeah,
morning.
shoot it out with Dreger. Go on.
Hold on, I got to pull it up. Sorry, I didn't have it ready. But so Dreger basically said that the Werenski deal doesn't necessarily mean it'll include Nyes, right?
That's what he said.
Yeah, basically.
That's the other bombshell this morning. Dreger is suggesting you won't have to give up Nyes to get Werenski.
Yeah, so that screams something to me.
In what way?
So hold on. Dreger's tweet was exactly this. It's been assumed Nyes will be part of the package if Toronto lands Zach Werenski. See how things develop, but there's a chance that Leafs won't have to give up the power forward if the trade comes together. So that kind of screams to me that they would trade for Werenski and not have a extension locked in. Because a lot of teams, I think, who are in on this would want an extension. I think Nyes is a part of the deal if they have an extension in place.
But that means the Leafs would also have to do something in that deal, and I think the something might be, and I know it goes against some of the reporting, but I'm just kicking around ideas, like if you eat money on Morgan,
right?
Because they're going to need a defenseman in Columbus.
Well, what I heard was something like Cowan and Danford plus a first, plus Colorado's first and another first or a second or something. Like, but you
Listen,
wouldn't have to give
considering they're in a crunch, Columbus would think about that. But again, Werenski has final say.
Right. No, I of course. But we're under the assumption he will waive it to come to Toronto because we've kind of been told that.
Look, man.
I just think Nyes is included if you have an extension in place for the guy. And when Nyes, and they're like, no, not Nyes if he's not going to sign an extension, and it is for 2 years.
But if Werenski's given them a list of 2 teams, you don't get Nyes anyway if on the Leafs.
Well, and then that's the other part.
Why am I giving you Nyes?
Because I think the Leafs have much more to offer than Tampa does. So you can kind of scale back your offer. I think you can scale back your offer. And the fact that he already turned down the Harley thing, like, I think you scale back on what you're offering.
I mean, you have to scale back. Chaika will be ruthless with this. I think he's going to miss out on the player personally, because Tampa historically has always won this, and Tampa would have helped Darren Radish get to the Leafs to make sure they had room for a Zach Werenski. Like it's chess, not checkers.
Right.
If that's how it plays out. It's
But
a long afternoon.
You mortgage a little bit more of your future to again go all in for these 2 years and make a run. Because how do you still rate Austin Matthews? He's still a superstar in this year.
I mean,
he's your 1 seat. He's up there. To lose him.
Look, that's the question in all this that no one has an answer to, and is extremely relevant.
Super important.
Extremely relevant. Important. But the Leafs clearly are working under the pretense that Craig Berube ruined his ass, and now Berube's gone.
Well, what are you getting for him?
Jim Hiller is the Matthews power play whisperer, and he's in the fold, and away you go.
But even if you are going to trade him, you need him to bump up his value this year, right?
We have a tweet from Portline, Aaron Portline. This is 44 minutes ago. Wondered if Columbus GM Don Waddell might tap brakes and play his cards. Patience, got all summer, let Werenski's discomfort grow after the deal with Dallas fell through. Not so. He's moved on to other teams, according to the reporting. Don Waddell has. Hoping to quickly find a deal for Werenski.
What's going on? Like, all of a sudden, this is like, needs to happen right away.
But like Don Waddell at the draft was telling teams, like before the draft, well, we're not going to talk to Werenski
Yeah,
yet.
exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Freach wrote it down.
Oh, you're not going to talk to him. Something changed here very quickly.
100%.
Wow.
That's what I mean. This escalated so quickly with this guy.
Listen, I am not a fan of going for it as a team when you're not good enough. I don't think the Leafs are good enough. But this guy is the Norris Trophy winner. When's the last time the reigning Norris Trophy winner was traded? When's the last time? I'm serious.
Yeah.
Let me look this up.
Or that the Leafs had a guy like this.
And they might have two guys like that.
Yes.
Not that Radish is like that level, but he's got offensive talent. Last time a reigning Norris Trophy
And just do dictation, dude.
was done. I'm typing. Was traded. It was Erik Karlsson in 2023.
Oh, right.
Sens traded Karlsson when some of the family members were getting along with each other. If you remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. No, this was after his crazy year in San Jose. What am I talking about? The Sharks traded Karlsson to Pittsburgh as part of a 3-team deal that also involved Montreal.
Here's something new I'm seeing online. Dreger saying on TSN, Riley is eager for a change of scenery, so San Jose is trying to get a deal done.
It makes too much sense not to. It makes too much sense not to. It's good for the teams involved, both teams involved. It's good for Riley. I hear the Wi-Fi in San Jose is great. It's a very nice place to live.
The what is?
They have the best Wi-Fi in North America.
really?
Yeah, you remember this?
Oh, yeah. Silicon Valley.
Apparently, like best Wi-Fi in North America.
Dude, we haven't even gotten to the Gudis thing.
Death Clutch, I did mention it.
Oh, did you?
Death
Sorry.
Clutch, that's all good. 2000 writes, Riley gone. Adios, amigo. There's a lot going on. Now awake in the chat. Leafs need a goalie and more D.
Well, so where do you rank them if they do it? If they get Werenski, they add Bobrovsky with Radish, with McKenna, and they get to keep Nyes. Say that's the case. For 2 years.
I don't see a team with John Tavares as their number 2 center being highly competitive.
Right. Okay,
See, that's like, there's another aspect to all this. We're all being distracted by the awesome toys over here. There's reality over on this side. And I understand why Leaf fans don't want to talk about that. I get it. There's some real issues that Chaika still has to deal with. And I don't know what he does. Like, John Tavares is not a center in this league. I think we saw that last year. I think we saw it at World Championships. Like, we've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where you go with this.
Is Boone Jenner still available today? We did get him.
Boone Jenner's out there. Boone Jenner's officially a free agent.
Yeah.
Vestix in the chat. Nick Robertson and Matthias Michelli gone. All's well.
But that's what
I
I'm saying.
just have a hard time envisioning Tampa Bay losing out to the Leafs for Zach Werenski.
But then this also, if they do all this, then it gets to the question about what do you do with Austin? Like, is it a 2-year run with Austin and you're okay with him walking?
Well, I
Because
think,
you're going for it for 2 years.
I think you and I can now agree in most of the chat. I'm guessing Austin Matthews is kind of excited about the thought of Zach Werenski.
Without a doubt. But Zach Werenski also for 2 years, not signing an extension if he comes. Let's say that's the case.
No. The Leafs don't care if someone signs an extension.
Well,
The Raptors are the only one getting an extension out of Kawhi, and who knows what the hell
2
that
years.
is.
I think I heard 2 years is like the max he can sign.
Yeah, that surprised me.
Right? That's weird.
That's very weird.
That's what I mean. I don't know what extensions mean in the NBA anymore. The NBA is a weird market.
Like, the NBA is a league with rules, but with no rules.
So
on
it'd be a
top of it.
2-year extension plus this year, so he'd be here for
3
3
years.
years. So he could retire with the Raptors.
But
which
then
is
keep
also
signing
weird.
1-year deals,
Right.
and then it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, this is the Leafs are in a really interesting spot here. If they get Werenski and don't give up Nyes, holy cow, man!
But I think that guarantees it's really a 2-year guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade Nyes if I'm not getting an extension either.
Yes. I think that's what it's said to me.
But my concern with that is also, hey, it's not like you don't know Judd Moldaver. Hey, Judd, what's going on with both your guys?
No, and I
Like,
know
what's going on with Matthews
Mike's
and
saying-
Zach Werenski?
Mike's saying he can't sign until next July, but I mean a commitment from Werenski.
No, but I mean, do they know? Because the Leafs, I don't think the Leafs have a clue what either of these guys would do.
Right.
I like that.
And they might be tied together.
That clip from Frege on Bunkus' show today kind of freaked me out because I have not heard anyone vocalize it like that. Anyone. It's been the assumption that the Leafs still don't know what Austin's doing in 2 years.
But
Exactly 2 years today,
Yes,
by the way.
right.
2 years today, Austin Matt. 1 year today, he can sign an extension. 2 years today, he can go to Utah.
But is it worth it for a 2-year run with all these guys?
These are
Because-
good. These are good guys, though.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
These are
though.
good guys.
They're
Like,
premier guys. Like they're top
Werenski's a
stars.
good guy.
If Austin can get somewhat back to his level, like even Austin, even if you decide to trade him before next July 1st, you're not winning that deal. You're not getting a 1 seat. Like
Now,
is
listen.
it not worth an extra run if you have both of them and he maybe Bobrovsky in that?
Look, I understand. Listen, Zach Werenski as a reigning Norris Trophy winner, pardon me, it's a crazy thought. Crazy thought. But remember two things. One, the Norris Trophy is not a defensive award. Okay? Two, Zach Werenski was on a team that lost 6 straight home games to end the season and didn't make the playoffs, leading to the mental breakdown of Rick Bowness. So, like, I think to be fair about it, like Nick Lidstrom wouldn't be walking in through your door. He's a really good defenseman, but let's hold on here. Everyone just relax. Like, there are some deficiencies as well. Some. The Norris Trophy is not a defensive award. It's never been a defensive award, or it hasn't been for a very long time. I just want to preface
Dude,
that. What do you got?
He led the entire team in scoring, like in points. He had 81. Like
And by how many points, though?
14.
By 14 points.
I think the last 2 years. That was last year for
Yeah.
sure. The year before too, by 8 points.
Like,
That's insane.
it is a fascinating thing, though.
He was second 3 years ago.
One up theory in the chat. Matthews isn't leaving. Shut up. Okay.
But hey, they go on a deep run. Maybe it convinces them to re-sign.
M. Pierce in the chat. Zach Werenski did all of that, and people somehow thought he was better than Makar playing garbage nothing minutes in Columbus. Like, I do think there was relevance in that.
Yes.
That he was on a really bad team for a really long time, and he won an award for no defense. I'm not mad at him for that, but that's what the Norris Trophy is. None of the people who vote on the Norris Trophy actually watch defensively through a defensive mind at all.
And in
terms of defensemen.
and you've already brought in Radish to kind of fill that.
Yeah, Radish is that guy a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
So now you're going to have 2 of those guys. Listen, but again, this also reeks of, hey, let's juice up the power play.
yes,
Let's see how this goes.
that's Hiller's specialty.
Come on, man.
That sounds.
We're really going to do that again?
You know what that sounds like to me? Some spirit on that team.
That's a lot of spirit. That's a lot of spirit. All right. I got people in the chat telling me, like Sid in the chat is telling me, Sid is telling Sid, Werenski is a good defender.
Is that like Babcock telling
Sure,
Babcock?
that's what he's known for.
Is that what Babcock's
Babcock's telling Babcock. By the way, what did Kipper report the salary for DJ Smith as an assistant in Edmonton is? What
He
did
got
he
like
say?
$1 million. He's like the highest paid assistant by far in the major or in the NHL. He got over $1 million because it came down to Toronto and Edmonton because obviously Hiller wanted him too with his familiarity with him.
Oh my God!
But the Leafs weren't willing to match that. And I say bravo to the Leafs for not matching that. Forget that.
I mean, I don't, there's no cap on assistant coaches' salaries. I don't give a damn what the Leafs pay their assistant coaches. But how desperate are the Oilers to pay an assistant coach $1 million?
That also screams that they don't trust Babcock, and that's the guy who's going to jump in if something goes wrong there.
Oh, I don't know about that. I just think Babcock said, I want DJ Smith. I don't think. Hey,
maybe.
Azzo, I'm going to make the argument. Not a lot of thinking going on in Edmonton right now. It's not. There's not a lot of long playing going
actually
on with the Oilers.
That's actually a really good argument.
Thank you.
I'll take your side on that one.
Obichet did play very good defense last night. Very good. Jays would have scored a run if he didn't play that kind of defense.
It's true.
1 run. I'm still chuckling at Nick Robertson going to a Kyle Dubas team in Pittsburgh.
That's very funny. That's why you built up all those draft picks to go get him.
And I can't wait for Nick Robertson to not be happy with his restricted free agency and his arbitration. I'm looking forward to that. No one deserves more who's done less than Nick Robertson. I think it's great. Go ahead, Kyle. Go ahead.
Just have to scratch
care
him
of business
once in a while and he'll score. What are you talking about?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Right.
Maybe you're right.
He gets to play with his idol in Sidney Crosby.
I mean, he's everyone's idol.
Yeah, it's true.
Is there any other hockey thing we need to get on the table now before we revisit it later? Because if anything breaks, we'll obviously jump in, especially with the Leafs.
Yeah.
Again, that Ivan Demidov contract, 8 years, 9.1 per. Bravo, Kent Hughes and Jeff Gorton and the Montreal Canadiens. Bravo. Mm-hmm. That is disgusting.
No.
Disgusting.
Just go look at their Puckpedia page. That's disgusting.
They keep, remember old...
8 of these guys.
Remember like old school stories of like Shakespeare, people would take off their glove and just smack you in the face with it? Kent Hughes is doing that to the division left and right. Just one smack after another.
Speaks to them as a team too, right?
My God. And no assistants making $1 million on that thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Okay. So we're good with hockey for now?
I think so.
Hey, Azo.
Yes, sir.
Great time of year.
Tell me why, my friend.
Puck drops, tip-offs, first pitches. When the game is on, you call the shots. Head to betway.ca and bet your way. Must be 19 plus. Play responsibly.
Man, we're 41 minutes in already.
Yeah, let's dive into this. The other thing. Again, I'll jump in with any Leaf stuff here over the next little bit, but we have to talk some other stuff.
Gotta have some fun, guy.
Everyone likes movies, right? I like movies. Azo, you like movies?
I do like movies.
I'm assuming everyone in the chat likes movies. I don't watch movies the way I used to.
Right? It's true.
Right? Like the good old days when you went to Blockbuster and picked up a movie.
Free popcorn.
Free popcorn? Jumbo Video was the
Jumbo
free
Video,
popcorn.
that's right.
I once got thrown out of a Jumbo Video. I swear to God.
Of course you did.
I once got thrown out of a Jumbo
You were
Video
taking too much popcorn.
because I was going to town.
Like,
And I kept saying, I kept saying to them, I'm looking for fried green tomatoes. I'm looking for this movie. I can't find it. And I make 9 trips by, for people who don't know what I'm talking about, Jumbo Video back in the day would have free popcorn. Oh my God, Congo just hit the post. The Jumbo Video would have free popcorn. And you just go. And it was great. And I would have a lot of that popcorn.
you got kicked out.
I got kicked out. They said, sir, you have to leave. I was escorted out of a Jumbo Video. And I tried to convince them, I'm here to rent Judge Dredd. I haven't found it yet. Where is it? Help me out.
That's so good.
And they're like, sir, you have to leave. There's no more pop. It was like when Homer went to the sushi place. Remember when Homer went to the all you can eat?
Yeah.
And then he had the fish he shouldn't have eaten? It was like that. But we all like movies. And it's movies are an amazing thing. They captivate you. You can get lost in them for a couple hours. They're fantastic. Now, the business of movies is a dangerous one because the goal is to have a blockbuster film. And the problem is when you have the blockbuster film, a lot of studio houses, at least throughout cinematic history, want another one. So what do? You just take the same idea, you kind of shine it up a little bit, and you put it out there new, called a sequel. The greatest example of a sequel was The Godfather Part 2. Godfather was a massive movie out of nowhere. Godfather 2 should not have worked. It did. Robert De Niro and Al Pacino played the main characters in parallel storylines, basically, in terms of the rise of Don Corleone and who was going to take over for Don Corleone. Robert De Niro was a young Don Corleone arriving in America from Italy. And Al Pacino was the guy taking over. It is the greatest sequel of all time, Godfather Part 2. You don't even have to watch the first Godfather. You should. First Godfather's amazing. The second one's better. It's one of the few times in movie history the sequel was better. In its wake is a 100-mile graveyard of sequels that were not good. People try, and it never works out. For example, Saturday Night Fever with John Travolta. Massive movie. took no money to make in the 70s. It made $282 million globally and was a cultural phenomenon. Currently has an 82% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The sequel was called Staying Alive. It was terrible. And no, it's not Rambo based on this movie poster. That's John Travolta in the sequel to Saturday Night Fever, where his character, Tony Manero, tries out for like a Broadway play. And the Broadway play was called Satan's Ally. It was devilishly horrible, this movie. It was not good. Saturday Night Fever had 82% on Rotten Tomatoes. This movie, 3%. One of the worst sequels of all time. One of my favorite movies growing up was Speed with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Loved Speed. It's about a hostage/terrorist situation in downtown Los Angeles on a bus. And Keanu Reeves puts himself squarely in the middle of it. The whole point is the bus cannot go below, I think, 20 miles per hour. If it does, a bomb goes off. So they got to keep this thing going. The premise was amazing. It is made for a thriller. Speed made a lot of money, $283 million, 95% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So the movie house is like, okay, sequel. The sequel sucked. Speed 2. It was basically like the first Speed, but instead of through the streets of Los Angeles, they were on the water on a cruise. And on top of that, Keanu Reeves, not in the movie. Sandra Bullock, in the movie. They replaced Keanu Reeves with, who was it? Jason Patric, who sucked. The first Speed, Rotten Tomato rating of 95. This piece of garbage, 4%. And it made $150 million globally. It didn't deserve to make that. Once again, a sequel that didn't pan out. Finally, one of the worst ones was a movie I loved growing up, and anytime it's on TV, I'll stop. It's Michael J. Fox, Teen Wolf. It's a hokey premise. This kid in high school gets angry, becomes a wolf, and becomes the best basketball player in the world. It's kind of dumb. But Michael J. Fox makes it not dumb because he's amazing. So, the movie studio says we need a sequel. So the sequel was Teen Wolf 2, starring Jason Bateman, who plays the cousin of Michael J. Fox, who was trying to win a boxing tournament in school and finds out he has the same power as Michael J. Fox, who's not in this movie. He also becomes a wolf to box. This thing made $7 million at the box office. Awful. One of the worst sequels and remakes of all time. Now, and we could sit here, and I think Azok is going to come in later over the top with some other examples of sequels that did not work. The point is, sometimes the original should stand alone. Like, there's a reason they haven't made a remake of Shawshank Redemption. It's too good. You can't possibly make a movie that good under the same premise at all. And the original in this town with Kawhi Leonard was something else. Kawhi Leonard was acquired by the Raptors in 2018 in a trade people in this city are still talking about with DeMar DeRozan and Pirtle. And the great part about the story with Kawhi back then is the mystery never really left. Like, it was shrouded in it. No one knew anything about this guy. People didn't think he'd show up. But Kawhi Leonard showed up to Toronto in 2018 and had one of the great opening press conferences in Toronto sports history.
Sorry.
No problem.
For me to tell you about myself, I just can't give you a whole spiel.
Oh, there it is.
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Let's re-rack that.
Yeah, sorry.
Let me tee that up again, because that's worth letting play out.
Yeah.
And yes, I looped the laugh 3 times. I did do that. Again, in 2018, Kawhi shows up. No one knows a thing about him. The hopes of the entire organization are resting on his shoulders. and he meets the media and gives everyone an unforgettable soundbite.
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more questions you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Still one of the weirder sounds I've ever heard a human being make in my life, and I'll never get tired of it. So the mystery just kind of grew and grew and grew and grew. He's the only Raptor to have 26 points and 7 rebounds in a season, and he averaged 30 points per game in that postseason. And it ended up with Kawhi holding the Larry OB. What a movie that was. It had you on the edge of your seat the entire time. The Philadelphia series, the shot, Milwaukee, down 2-0. NBA Finals, Durant goes down. Like you had no idea what was coming around the corner. It was a cliffhanger everywhere you looked. But you had to get your popcorn ready as the Raptors made history. And then speculation grew at the parade. And in the days and weeks that followed about what Kawhi Leonard, now a free agent, or soon to be a free agent, was going to do. The vibe seemed high. And at the parade, at Nathan Phillips Square in Toronto, Kawhi seemed like he was in a good mood. And what makes this clip even better is not just Kawhi in a good mood, but everything that Matt Devlin says. Let's go back in time.
Thank you. And like they said, enjoy this moment, and have fun with it. Ha, 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 ha.
What it do, baby?
What it do, baby? Devlin really stole the show. We should really give that more historical respect. Meanwhile, I was there. Devlin had to stall on that stage for like 9 hours before the team got there in one of the most poorly organized parades in North American history. So is Kawhi going to stay or go? Another cliffhanger. You don't know what's happening next. What a thrill ride this is. Eventually he leaves for a loser organization, the LA Clippers. Sure, he's going home. Sure. Because I hear people say a lot, well, you can't fault him for going home. You know what I can fault him for? For leaving this. This. For the listening audience, I'm going to tell you what I'm looking at. A team that would have won 3 titles in 4 years if Kawhi was on it. Kyle Lowry, Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby, because of an appendectomy, didn't even play. He would have been healthy again. Fred VanVleet emerged. Marc Gasol, you have a former defensive player of the year. If Kawhi would have stayed on this team, guess what? More titles. That's why you can be pissed at Kawhi till this day. That's why. That's the reason. And don't let anyone tell you different. If you're on team, well, he went home. Sure. Good for you. Good for you. All you do is touch grass. Good for you. That's what he walked away from. 3 titles in 4 years. Minimum 3 finals appearances in 4 years because the East was ass still then. It was terrible. So if you're a little bitter about it, you're allowed to be bitter. But what a ride that was. And the Oscar goes to that 2018-19 series of events in Toronto sports history is one of the great sports movies of all time in this city. Well, someone decided they wanted a sequel. And as we've established, sequels are dangerous. because it's hard to duplicate the real thing. Kawhi Leonard was acquired yesterday by the Raptors for basically some first-round picks, with respect. Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick. His game face is not going to take days off somewhere else. First-round pick in 2031, first-round pick in 2033. Neither are protected. Dangerous. A pick swap in 2027 and a couple of seconds. That's the deal. So the guts of their team is still intact, and Kawhi Leonard is joining the Raptors 7 years after leaving it. In terms of the deal itself, I got to give Bobby Webster some credit. Like, he didn't blow anything up here. Now, those picks in 2031, 2033, that's serious. That's unprotected, and Kawhi's long gone by then. Don't act like that's nothing. You don't know basketball if you think that's nothing. But that's not a today problem. I understand that. That's not a today problem. But someone wants to run it back. I'm still a little concerned how eager Kawhi is to come back. What's the line, Azzo? He wants to retire here?
He wants to retire here.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
He's going to be lawn bowling at a club somewhere downtown? What the hell does that mean? And with this investigation going on for cap circumvention, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about what this is. I think there are things about this we don't know. I find it odd that Kawhi Leonard, who never gave a damn about Toronto for 3 seconds after they won the title here, all of a sudden is all about Toronto. I find that weird. If other people want to ignore that, that's up to them. I've kind of seen this before with Kawhi. But in terms of the here and now, there are a lot of people excited. And one of the people most excited is probably Scotty Barnes. A video was surfaced of Scotty Barnes in Florida while in high school. I believe he's 18 years old in this video. And somebody asked him which NBA player would he like to play with. So the first question here is about what music he likes to listen to. I believe Little Uzi Vert is what he brings up. First time I've said that on air in my life, I think.
I was going to say.
Did I pronounce that properly?
Yeah.
Little Uzi Vert. He loves the ooze. And then he's asked the question, which NBA player do you want to play with? He's 18 years old, Scotty Barnes, in this. Listen to this.
The three with Coach B. I got Scotty Barnes right here from Montverde. Pre-game music that gets you hyped before a game.
Before every game, I listen to Lil Uzi Vert. That's my favorite rapper out. And then every time I listen to his music, he just gets me hyped.
If you had to pick one NBA player to be a teammate with, who would it be and why?
I'll say it'll be Kawhi Leonard because of the defensive presence that he can bring. I feel like it'll just, and I like to play defense, so it'll just carry over.
For those who could make it out, because basketballs are loud, like the Raptors have to stop having media scrums right in the gym. Like I think it's kind
Every
of
gym
ridiculous.
should learn better.
I agree 100%. But back to the point. Scotty Barnes admires Kawhi Leonard for good reason. Kawhi Leonard is one of the greatest players of his generation. Mercurial, but one of the greatest players of his generation. If the Raptors aren't top 2 in defense this season, I would be very surprised. They got some guys who can play and are committed to it. Now, how Darko Rajakovic is going to handle Kawhi Leonard is going to be interesting. I mean, listen, I'm the same guy who thought Nick Nurse might have problems. That worked out. I'll give Darko the benefit of the doubt on that. The positive, I know it doesn't sound like I'm at all positive on this. The positive is there are people in that Raptors organization Kawhi trusts. And he doesn't seem like a guy who...
The three with Coach B. I got Scotty Barnes right here from
I trust Coach B.
Montverde.
But it seems like Kawhi doesn't trust a ton of people. He trusts Alex McKegney, who helped keep him healthy back in 2018-19. He trusts Bobby Webster. Bobby Webster was there for the whole ride in 2018-19. I'm still stunned Masai didn't get him, if I'm being honest. I'm very surprised. It seems like something Masai would certainly try to do first few months on the job as president of the Dallas Mavericks. But I digress. There are people who trust how the Raptors do things in Kawhi's orbit, specifically Kawhi. That's a positive. Are they better now than they were 2 days ago? Yes, obviously. obviously. But he's 7 years older, man. And I know the numbers he put up last year, but clearly he wanted out at some point last year. He made the decision in his own mind, so he played his ass off to make sure the league saw it. And they did. But again, the one thing in my life I know very well, the sequel is rarely as good as the original. Now, I haven't heard anyone in this city in any serious way say Raptors are going to win the title. That was the goal back then, and they had a team for it. So the narrative's a little different. But I am expecting to be disappointed by this. On paper, it looks fine. We'll see how healthy he is. Kawhi Leonard played in 59% of the Clippers' regular season games during his 7 years there. 59%. Think about that for a second. So we'll see how this goes. But I am not nearly as optimistic as other people. I don't know what he's going to be like around the younger players. I don't know what kind of leader he's going to be. Is he going to be an isolationist like he usually is in his career? Because it's still a young team that way. Impressionable. What does Scotty Barnes learn from him? This is going to be interesting. These are impressionable years with Scotty. And Scotty looks up to him clearly, as you just heard. Don't get me wrong. I am rooting for the sequel to be as good as the original. But I've sat in enough theaters in my life to know that is very difficult to come by. I think the expectations of this in this town need to settle down a little bit. Some people are running away with it. Do not set yourself up for disappointment. Aside from that, I think it's a great move, Azo. Your thoughts on Kawhi Leonard's rather shocking and quick return. I want to underline quick.
Yeah.
This came out of nowhere.
I agree.
Like out of nowhere, this was thrown together in terms of insiders throwing it out there. This wasn't weeks in the making. It was insane. Azo, your take here 24 hours after the fact.
First time we heard about it was at the draft, like barely. There was rumblings, and then it just escalated, and within a week now, it's like it's done, which is crazy.
It's crazy.
But now that it's done, I'm fully on board. Let's go. I'm ready to enjoy it, man. We didn't get to enjoy it last time. He was here for a year. We didn't know what he was doing. I'm all on board to just enjoy it and go on the run with these guys. They are better than they were before. You get rid of Ingram, you do that. You're right. Those draft picks are for another one. The two things, obviously, that scare me are the legal troubles, and you nailed it with Darko. How's Darko going to react to this? Everything else, I'm okay with. I am. I don't think he's a leader, like a vocal leader.
You think he's going to be okay around – this is still a young core.
Yeah.
You think he's going to be okay around the core.
That's why I'm okay with him maybe only playing 65 games a year, because it still gives Scotty the chance to be the man in those times. He has the chance to
but Azo, that'll be a good season for him. He normally didn't hit 65 games at all with the Clippers.
So that's what I'm saying. I think Kawhi kind of – again, I don't think he's a leader in any sense, but I think he sets the tone of what these guys do when they show up. They got to work. They got to show up every day. Scotty, my biggest issue with him in the past has been the consistency. That's what Kawhi taught all those guys. You heard it from Fred VanVleet. You hear from all those guys who were on that team. When they showed up and Kawhi was there, you knew you had to work. And I think that's what he could teach to Scotty, that this has to be more consistency. And again, like the games he's not playing gives Scotty still the chance to grow more and be a leader on this team. He can be that leader. He can be the guy to get the other guys in work. And like you said, the team he's got around him, Kawhi's not going to have to work as hard as he used to have to work on defense. He's got other guys who can do that.
But offensively, he's going to have to be the guy.
Yeah, for sure. But he did.
Like, let's cut the crap. Like, he's going to they have no real true scorers on the team.
And that's what we needed in the playoffs last year, which Ingram just fell off a cliff on. Dude, he averaged 28, 29 points when he did play last year, I think was his average. Like,
he had a great year.
He had a really good year.
No question about it.
So I think it fits, man. It really fits for me.
IT Kozak in the chat. Barnes is going to learn how to abuse load management like Kawhi does.
But then you got Scotty who can step in, and these younger guys who can try and kind of take the leader role.
But I just think I listen, I'm not going to die on this hill because we can only see it play out in the coming months and years. Because apparently Kawhi wants to retire here out of nowhere.
Again,
that makes
enjoy
sense.
It. Just can't jump back on in the playoffs next year when they're making a run. That's all.
But
Either be on or be off.
I just think what this means for Scotty's development, because he like Kawhi's going to be his mentor now,
Yeah.
whether people like that or not. How is that going to go?
But who was it before this? Again, I don't think. Again, Kawhi's not that vocal.
All
guy.
I'm saying is I really liked the vibe from Scotty by the end of that first round against the Cavs. He was a leader. There was no question about it. Their first teammates, selfless. He can only do so much offensively, but he had some big games offensively. Like it felt like he was stepping into that situation where it's like, okay, my team, I'm figuring this out. I know what Darko needs from me. I know what kind of vibe I need to put out there. Here walks in the moodiest player in the history of the league.
But when he shows up, he works and he performs every day.
When he works on his terms.
Well,
He does things away from the team. He does things when he feels like doing. Let's not act like Kawhi Leonard is some selfless superstar.
No, again.
Like that's not been the case in his career.
Of course not. I don't think anybody's saying that. Nobody wants that. But he shows up and he does his own work. And if that guy's doing his own work and he's leading you in scoring, everybody else better put in the work too. That's what I told you. I heard Fred VanVleet say it on his podcast. You heard Pascal say that. You heard other guys around the team. They told him that when they showed up, they had to work if Kawhi was there and working. And no matter what he says, and I'm with you. Like, I don't think he's the leader. He's an isolationist. I hope he doesn't make any more demands. I like that Bobby stayed firm on what they were giving. Like, yeah, the unprotected picks, a little bit iffy on that. But what are you going to do? Like, enjoy the present. Now you got him for 3 years. Let's run it and see what happens. I'm okay with it.
Legrin in the chat. I don't understand the hate on Kawhi. Here's my problem with Kawhi.
It's been a mess for the last 7 years.
Here's my big issue. When he was with San Antonio before the Raptors picked him up, his ass was on that bench all the time.
For a reason, yeah.
He gets to Toronto in a contract year, 30 points per game in the playoffs. He goes to the Clippers. He plays in 59% of the regular season games. Until last year, when he played in 65 games and had like one of the best statistical seasons of his career when he knew that was his last year with the Clippers and all this aspiration stuff and cap circumvention stuff came up.
Yeah.
So he busted his ass in 2018-19 to Toronto's benefit.
Right.
But he busted his ass because he knew it was a contract year. Like a lot of athletes, but let's cut the crap. Goes to the Clippers, nothing. Until last year, when he knows it's a big year as well.
And he's in some
trouble. And he is in some trouble, and really a move from the Clippers might be best for all parties involved.
No, it's true. You can't argue that. He left the Clippers a lot
He's one of the
worse
best,
than he did.
100%. He is one of the best players in the world when he feels like it.
So that's the danger about the multi-year extension or whatever when he's here.
That, to me, is concerning. And don't act like those picks in 2031 and 33 aren't big deals. You have no idea what you're talking about if you just dismiss them. No idea. Unprotected?
Unprotected is crazy.
The Lakers just did that with Walker Kessler. 2 unprotected picks in the same years, by the way. It's wild.
Yeah.
But Bobby Webster, listen, I'll give Bobby credit in this way. He feels like the East is soft. What happens if LeBron James joins the East?
I still think they have a chance.
Then what?
I think they have a chance.
A chance at what, though? What do you mean? What do you need a chance?
To make a run.
If LeBron James joins Miami or Cleveland, are the Raptors an Eastern Conference favorite?
I
with
think
Kawhi
they're among
Leonard?
the teams who can do it, yes.
Oh, I don't know if I'm there.
Come on, man.
I don't know if I'm there.
Kawhi is
they're
a top
better.
level prospect.
They're significantly better, no doubt. They're a second-round team.
Listen,
I'm not willing to say they're like an Eastern Conference title chaser. I'm not.
Wow. Okay, I think they are. I think they still need to update their
But
guard
over the
play
Knicks,
and
but
center.
you would put them in over the Knicks.
Not
Although
over the Knicks.
The Knicks just took
Not
a
over
hit
the-
today. They lost Mitchell Robinson to the Celtics. That's a
It's the
big
first
deal.
time the Knicks got there, right? Like,
No, you're right. The Knicks don't have like some long lineage.
I think this
it's a
moves-
fair point.
they moved some guys to the bench that should be coming off the bench, but I think they do have the depth and they do have some key players who can contribute big things and who can step up. These guys are still growing too, man. We haven't seen the best out of CMB. Hopefully, we haven't seen the best out of Scott.
I just think the heaven CMB wasn't traded.
Yeah.
Like I thought something idiotic like that would take place.
I think they kept a lot of
really
their
did.
good, their core guys.
They did.
Again, even the guys on the bench who can
They
come
did.
off the bench and everything.
Jacoby Walter was also freaking me
I was
out.
going to say.
I didn't want to lose Jacoby
I
Walter.
think he has room to grow and be a big contributor on this team, way more than Grady Dick. Go ahead.
One of my favorite comments in the chat today, Callie Cranston in the chat, 2031 and 33 are terrible draft years according to the scouts.
I did actually see somebody. The 1 year is awful.
Give me a break. We're rating 12-year-olds. And listen, there's a lot of people in this chat think I'm nuts. I respect the opinion.
There's been some good sequels. See, you went on the bad. I was just going to bring up some good sequels when they either.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so hold on. Azo has good sequels. No. Go ahead.
Well, people were all bringing up Terminator 2, where they brought back Arnold Schwarzenegger. And, like, hey, it worked. It was a pretty good sequel.
Terminator 2 was all right.
Yeah.
Great soundtrack with Guns N' Roses.
There you go.
Great soundtrack.
And sometimes you got to wait a few years for a sequel, like with Top Gun Maverick, and it was okay. Same guy brought back. He did the job.
That one was okay.
With guys around him. It was pretty good for the weight and everything. Okay. I like Top Gun Maverick. I thought it was all right. Hangover 2, they went to all the same jokes.
Don't even start with Hangover 2.
Some people liked it. It was okay if you took it for face value.
If Toronto if the Raptors turn to Hangover 2, disaster. And I saw Home Alone 2. Get out of here with Home Alone 2.
No.
Okay, Azo, let's jump back into hockey here.
Okay. Huh?
Sorry, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, I know.
The Winnipeg Jets have signed Stuart Skinner.
Oh, whoa.
Hellebuck's gone. Darren Dreger, 2 years, 3.75 AAV. Mm-hmm. Stuart Skinner to the Jets. And as people in the chat have been saying, while we've been doing our Kawhi spiel, Jack Roslovic is joining the Leafs.
Wow.
On a 2-year deal. Roslovic, I believe, fired his agent during last year's offseason and signed very late with the Edmonton Oilers.
Looks like it's $8 million. Cap hit $4 million. Sorry.
It did not work out in Edmonton, as we all know. I mean, he can play the middle if you need to. He's not a 2C, but
I wouldn't say so.
No, he's not. I mean, I still, you know what? I don't mind that. Jack Roslovic's 29. Jack Roslovic should sign with the Leafs last year, this idiot.
Yes.
Honestly, Roslovic submarine his entire offseason last year and never got off the ground.
True.
Now he's learned a lesson. Guess what? July 1st, we're going to find a home. We're going to fix this. We're going to make a decision. We're going to set up me and my family. Good for you, Jack Roslovic. Lessons learned from last year. Lessons learned. All right. Do you like the Jack Roslovic to the Leafs?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm with you that he could be there, and hopefully, I don't know what to make of that season last year. So
it was always stalled.
Yeah, exactly.
It was let me look this up. When did Roslovic actually sign with the Oilers?
So from LeBron, John Carlson hasn't closed the door to Carolina, but because the Hurricanes couldn't close the deal before noon.
Sorry, who'd you say?
John Carlson.
Oh, Carlson, yeah.
His agent opened it up now and taking calls from other teams. I think Tampa and Philly are among them.
Well, to hell with it. Leafs, go get John Carlson. John Carlson's a pretty good offensive defenseman.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Roslovic signed with the Oilers on October 8th of last year. I believe it was like the night of the season opener or something like that. It was close. Yeah, that's not how you do it. This is how you do it if you're Jack Roslovic. Sorry, let me find this. The chat is going crazy right now. BGRX in the chat. Love Roslovic to the Leafs. Solid player. Book Nukem in the chat. Roslovic is actually pretty decent. Happy for this acquisition. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That sort of Skinner thing's pretty interesting.
There's also a ton of sequels that are being thrown.
Yes, I know. We got a lot going on.
I should also mention Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, for sure. But
which was Empire Strikes Back was way better than the Star Wars movie, I thought. Way better.
Yeah, but it's a trilogy. See, I don't think you can include that because that was like mapped out before you.
Any movie where the bad guys do a lot of winning, I think that's awesome.
I love it. Well, the second one, that's what the second one in the trilogies are set up for.
As they should be.
Set it up, yeah.
As they should be. Martino in the chat. Aliens, good trilogy. It was the same movie. Come on, man. Stuart Skinner though going.
That's interesting.
To Winnipeg.
That's very interesting. Corey Perry went back to the Kings.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
How old is Corey Perry? 60?
Yeah.
How old is that guy?
60.
That guy just going to keep going forever.
How old is he?
He's going to be like the Max Scherzer of the National Hockey League.
41.
He's 41?
Yeah.
It feels like he's way... Oh, my God. England's still losing this game?
Yeah, I know. Apparently, the goalie from DR Congo has been outstanding.
But there was also some controversy with Harry Kane, right? Like there was a penalty that should have been given?
It was pretty clear it was a dive.
Oh, my God.
A lot of people were calling for him to get carded for how bad of a dive.
The tightest sphincters in the world right now are English soccer fans watching this. Dude, if England lose this game and the States lose to Bosnia tonight...
Oh, what a day that would be.
I'm doing a cartwheel.
Really?
I am doing a cartwheel.
I'm videotaping that cartwheel to play tomorrow.
All the world's a stage in the chat. What about Nick Robertson going to the Penguins? We address this? Get out of here. I'm tired of talking about Nick Robertson.
It cleared up some cap space for the Leafs, I'll say that.
A couple million here or there.
Yeah, so why not?
Probably helped you get Jack Roslovic. No problem. Any center-ish player that the Leafs can pick up right now is a good idea.
Victor Arvidsson to the Red Wings, 2 years, $5 million.
Sorry, is Buck Martinez on the Jays broadcast tonight?
Wait, what?
Someone in the chat threw that in there. Is Buck Martinez back?
I didn't hear that.
Is today? When is he in the level of excellence?
It's coming up soon. By the way, apparently LeBron on TSN says he doesn't expect a Werenski trade today.
I wouldn't either. I think Columbus is super pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Columbus is super pissed at that Dallas deal not going through.
Something's going on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a problem here. There's a large issue.
Because that's the one thing we didn't say about Kawhi either. Apparently, he opened up his list to 2 more teams before the deal got done, and that's what made those picks be unprotected. Did you hear that?
Say that again.
Kawhi opened up his list where he was saying it was just Toronto.
Right.
He opened it up and he said he would take an extension from 2 more teams before the end, and that's what apparently pushed for the unprotected.
So Bobby Webster has to come in with the picks.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. Those picks are going to be a problem, man.
One was Dallas. To your point about Masai. I wanted to bring that up because you said you were surprised. Apparently, he did open it up to Dallas, and I can't remember who the second one was.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Leaf fans are happy with Jack Roslovic. English soccer fans are losing their minds on this. Dude, I saw Portugal play Congo. Welcome to our lives. They're stingy, man. They're not a nothing team, DR Congo.
So the Senators didn't qualify Urson, the goalie they got from the Leafs? Samuel Urson?
Sorry, the Sens didn't?
No, they didn't, but now they gave him a contract, 2 years at $4.4 million, so $2.2 million a year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that would have been more than they could have qualified him at.
You would assume.
Yeah.
But I think listen, for the
just
Sens,
for any Sens fans,
for the Sens, if you have a goalie
Mm-hmm.
that has NHL experience, that isn't what you had last year. Like if it's not James Reimer, I think it's a good move for you. I think Sens fans would agree with that. I still think you could use another goalie.
Our
but
Sick Media family member, Jimmy Murphy, put out a tweet. An NHL agent to me just now. John Chaika is cooking, involved in a lot right now. Quote. Let's go.
I don't think Leaf fans mind that.
Yeah.
It's not working. Do stuff. I'm telling you, Thomas Harley in Dallas is not happy. There's a 24-year-old kid. Like he was an Olympian, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Thomas Harley was an Olympian. He's about to start a new deal.
But what? Would you have to get guys back?
He had a bit of a down year, but he's good and he's young. Make a call to Dallas. Dallas may have just ruined their relationship with Thomas Harley. You have no idea. Call him.
They'd want Nyes back, or what do you give up?
Nyes would have to go in that.
Yeah.
Harley's locked up.
Would you be okay?
Yeah. Harley's locked up.
Okay.
Again, I don't like the season Harley had last year, but I'm saying that's a one-off.
Change of scenery.
Dude, I'm just saying Harley, like the horses are out of the barn in Dallas a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Robertson's not happy. Thomas Harley's not happy. Like, I'm not in the mood for wingers anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want the Leafs to kind of focus on something else. I think it's a smart thing to do. The Leafs have done we have great wingers thing for a while. Let's move on from that and see if you can spread the money around in other places. Christopher in the chat, Harley is good. You better believe it. And he might be pissed. I don't know if he's pissed.
Who's that?
Thomas Harley.
Oh, yeah.
But the second I saw that today, that Zach Werenski turned down a trade to Dallas where Thomas Harley was coming back to the Blue Jackets, I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, because Dallas isn't even really West
boy.
Coast. Like, it's not that bad.
Hey, man. No movement clauses.
Yeah. That's what
you got to
do
deal with
to
them.
Sure.
The players have the power now. I am not mad at any player for exercising this. I love it. It makes my heart sing. That these organizations thought these players would never exercise them like this. Boom, boom, boom.
Except for maybe Willie Nylander. He would definitely go back in a Werenski deal if he didn't have the
William Nylander can't spell no movement. Okay?
But they gave him one.
He doesn't know what it is.
But they gave him one.
All he's worried about are his condo cabinets. That's all he cares about. Hopefully things get figured out. All right, so in terms of hockey rumors, where are we sitting, Azo? What's is that
I
the
think
latest flurry?
That's the latest. Yeah, these guys are just reporting all these signings. No real rumors going out.
By the way,
I just saw like
again,
Philly obviously wants badly in on Werenski, but people don't think he'll waive to go there.
Philly's in on a lot of defensemen right now. By the way, I don't think, considering the movement that's already happened in the National Hockey League, the fact that Morgan Riley and Darnell Nurse still haven't been traded is a damning indictment on both players.
Yeah.
Damning indictment.
Well,
I think. The market's hot, Azo. We can all see it. The market's red hot for trades.
I think that ends up coming down to a team wanting to eat on them or not, eat some of their salary or not.
I would assume that's
if a team gets desperate, maybe they won't have to eat as much on it, right?
Yep, I would agree.
So I think that's why that might float closer to training camp.
Lemmy in the chat. No one wants that Nurse contract.
Or they want the Oilers to take money and they want.
What's the Nurse deal again? 9.25
Yeah,
AAV
yeah,
for 4 years. Yikes, man.
Yeah, because Morgan's 7.5 and he's $2 million over that, right?
England are 30 minutes away from crashing out of this World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're right. 9.25.
Chris in the chat. Nice Canada shirt, Sid. Thank you. I am my own person, guys.
Yes.
I don't know if you've noticed this.
Yes. I'll do it. That's what I got to do.
Like tomorrow night for Portugal Croatia, I'm going to the game.
Are you? You hadn't mentioned.
I don't know if you heard. Have you heard?
No, I haven't heard that.
Azo basically made it happen through his contacts. I'm not going to
say that. I'm going to get through messages.
I'm not going to get. No, sorry. The contacts are not closed, so don't message Azo. I don't plan on wearing a Portugal jersey tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. Will you wear Portugal colors if you can pick them out?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, yeah.
But
wait, what are they wearing?
They're not wearing Portugal colors tomorrow. That's the thing. Portugal are wearing their like lime green whites.
Oh shoot, where's that?
It's ridiculous. Find the picture. It's the dumbest uniform I've ever seen.
Wasn't Demidov wearing it in that?
Demidov was wearing. No, it was the guy next to Demidov. Who's next to Demidov?
Dobish.
Jakob Dobish was wearing that one, I think.
Let me find it again.
Portugal are wearing the dumbest jerseys. There are people paying $30,000 a ticket to watch the dumbest Portugal jerseys of all time.
So the one on the right, yeah, sorry.
The one on the right.
You're right.
These idiotic jerseys.
You were right.
How stupid is that?
It's gonna be hot, dude.
When you think Portugal, you think Aqua. Get out of here. Stupid. Thank you, Demidov. By the way, every 10 minutes I'm going to mention this. The Montreal Canadiens just won the day with that Demidov contract. 8-year contract. The last moments you can sign a guy to 8 years. They give him another year on the contract.
Lock him up.
9.1 for Ivan Demidov. Salut, Montreal Canadiens. Salut. What a move. What a move. Everyone else is playing checkers while the Habs are sitting there just doing stuff. Unbelievable. Chris in the chat, Azo Portuguese stream tomorrow?
I'd just be looking for you and your folks in the crowd.
No, you won't see us.
I know.
I like our seats, but I don't think you'll see us.
I know.
Hey, dude,
No, everyone the night off.
Everyone wants an Azo stream.
No,
it could be record numbers.
Kidding.
You might be able to say you did the biggest stream in the history of the Sid Seixeiro Show, powered by Sick Media.
I would just talk bleep about you all the way up.
All right.
I've got more shows under my belt than you anyway, so no, I'm good.
You reek today. You didn't even shower.
It's true.
I'm going to tell everyone that you didn't. And I know your mom's listening. You didn't shower today.
No, she's at a barbecue. She's enjoying the holiday, not like her son.
A barbecue would sound great right now. Do you want to just start streaming on our phones at a barbecue?
Go outside.
Let's go to a barbecue.
Oh man.
Chris in the chat, is shiny jacket guy going with Sid? No, he's not coming.
Should be a free agency day for everybody. Everybody should be able to take
along those lines. Paulie in the chat, breaking news: Azo signs with Sick Media, $55 million over 2 years.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, man.
Let's go. Zutalor. Doug in the chat. Azo extra cocky on this day. All right. So any other hockey?
Not that I'm seeing.
Because we're going to dip back into NBA here just quickly.
Yep. Yeah, no, just some minor stuff.
So LeBron yesterday tweeted, not only announced that he's going to be a free agent, but he sent a picture, I believe, from his Akron, Ohio abode. Mm-hmm. So he's in Akron. I don't know what to read into that. I think some people are trying to read a lot. Maybe we shouldn't. But there was a suggestion last night from Brian Windhorst on ESPN Because again, a lot of people are looking at the Raptors going, all right, with Kawhi and without having to trade any major pieces, they're a contender in the East. Okay, what if Cleveland picked up Jaylen Brown and LeBron James? Because Brian Windhorst like gently floated the idea, and apparently Jaylen Brown, the trade activity around Jaylen Brown and the Celtics is insane right now.
Yes, I saw that.
Azzo, does it completely nullify the Kawhi pickup if Jaylen Brown and LeBron are playing for the same team in the Eastern Conference?
I think the Raptors still have it in them, man. I'll take the youth over those guys. I think there's.
I mean,
more
Jaylen
chance
Brown's
of
not
those.
old.
Yeah, no, I know. No, I told you, Jaylen Brown would have been my first target with all
LeBron's
these trade
old.
things.
That you're correct
Yeah.
on.
But,
LeBron
like,
is
what's he
very
joining in
old.
Cleveland? Because what would they have to give up? Like,
Listen.
Cleveland doesn't scare me like that.
I would assume it's like, honestly, it's like a Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell still has to get paid, right?
Yeah.
Like it's either a Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley thing.
I'm pretty sure I heard like they'd have to lose Garrett Allen and somebody else.
Jared
Allen.
Allen,
Sorry,
yeah.
Jared Allen.
But I think you need money going out. Like I think it would be Mitchell.
Yeah.
I think it would be Mitchell. Like there's not enough ball there for everybody.
And with Harden, like any team with Harden, I'm not scared of.
Harden, like I don't know how that would work with Harden.
Yeah, right? Like that
Like-
seems like it's ready to go.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
why would the Celtics like even with the Raptors? Why would they keep him in the East? Jaylen Brown, like he's a prime guy. Just love to send to the West.
If your best offer is in the East, your best offer is in the East.
Yes, 'cause he would have been my target. Honestly, out of all the names floating around there, I would have went and got Jaylen Brown, especially for this Raptors team that needs guard help.
Congo nearly made it 2-0 here just now. Oh my God.
So you're getting your wish. Look
Oh
at
my
this.
God. This is crazy. Where is this game? Where are they? Oh, they're at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Oh, this is a scene here. Oh no. IT Kozak in the chat. The Raptors already made one dumb move with Kawhi. Why not make a second with James?
Oh wow!
If the Raptors get LeBron, I'm in on that. Go get LeBron.
I don't think he's coming.
Go get LeBron.
So here's the one thing I didn't. ask
LeBron
you
does
about.
one thing when he goes to a team. They win a title.
Do you think, given all these troubles about, and I know I'm pretty sure I know your answer on this, Kawhi doesn't give a bleep about his legacy, right? He's not trying to come here to clean stuff up. Like a team has never kept him, and that's why he said he wants to. Because the retire thing, to me, is bizarre. It's super strange.
I don't get the comment.
Why
he
he
wants
wants
to
to
retire in Toronto.
Like, does that speak to you that maybe he's trying to clean up his legacy and a place where he's won it, where he brought them one championship? He wants to ride this out for a couple years and be the good guy and try and play that way, and maybe bring a second championship here where they'll raise his jersey or do something that like solidifies him as an NBA legend or whatever you want to call it.
I think something's going to come down with the Clippers that isn't good.
Yeah. The legal stuff is the number one thing.
Because I think there's a reason the Clippers wanted 5 draft picks from the Raptors. I think they're going to get dinged pretty hard.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
By the way, the note in Michael Grange's column that Larry Tannenbaum is technically heading this investigation into the Clippers and cap circumvention.
Wow, amazing.
Can you imagine?
That's funny.
Because Kawhi's probably going to skate on this. I don't think he should, but he's probably going to skate on this
And
in
I
terms of the aspiration story.
And I trust Bobby enough where he did his due diligence with the
You
league.
would hope. Can you imagine they don't tell the Raptors
That's crazy.
that Kawhi's suspended for X amount of time for that?
Well, that's why you have to lock him into the extension, because this year you're not going to get him.
There's something here I don't like.
I know, I
Azzo.
agree. I agree
There's
with you.
something in this Kawhi thing I do not like.
I agree with you.
I hate it. I'm very uncomfortable with this.
Pablo Torre has me nervous now.
We don't have all the details.
Yeah.
There's a lot in the air. It's a little shady. He turned. Kawhi Leonard won a title here, and it still wasn't enough for him to stay.
Yep.
Don't get comfortable, everyone. I don't know what you're thinking
No, but now
with this guy, but he does not care about this city at all. He's running from something. There was a reason he wanted to come across the border. I don't know what it is. We're going to find out. But for a guy who had a chance to stay here, all of a sudden say he wants to come back, and everyone just buy that line, like we're all gullible, I find it shocking. Like, think it through. He left when the team was amazing. He left. That's fine. That's his right. But why the change of heart? No one has explained that to me. Not one person has explained that to me. He couldn't have gotten an extension somewhere else. He could not have gotten an extension somewhere else.
No, I'm with you. So the Clippers didn't want to give him one. There's nowhere else. Like, I get the Clippers don't want to re-up on this, which is fair to them because he's leaving them in such a bad state.
Amino speaks in the chat with a hell of an idea. And I've been negative on this for 24 hours. This could get me on board. Kawhi's the anchor until Shai Gilgeous is a free agent.
Oh, I did see that. Snap.
Let's go on that.
I haven't seen this guy do a snap in a while. That means he's really in on it.
Luca in the chat. Sid, Matthias Michelli is gone. I know. Thank you for the update. We're aware.
Did he sign with the Islanders? Or?
Where do you think Matthias? Let's play this game for night.
The Islanders locked 1 year, 2.2.
Sorry, he signed him?
Yeah.
The same organization that brought in Pierre Engvall for how many years?
He gets to play with
Oh my God, that's such an Islanders signing. Good for. Sorry, how much money did he make?
$2.25 million. 1 year. Just a 1 year deal.
Wow. You suck, Islanders. You suck. That's amazing. That's amazing. They have the best young player in the league potentially with Matthew Schaefer. All due respect to Celebrini. They might have the best young player in the league in Matthew Schaefer. We're going to help you out with Matthias Michelli. Love it.
Oh, boy.
Hydration break.
Okay, I can go?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Not for you. Chris in the chat, do the snap again. Look.
Damn, I haven't seen one of those in a while.
There's a lot going on here right now. English fans, how are we doing right now? English soccer fans. The Three Lions. Then bring Trent Alexander-Arnold. Reece James got hurt again. Idiotic move. How you feeling right now? How you feeling right now? This is a shocking, like, England on paper, like they've been the last two Euros, like they've been in a final and a semi. But there was something about this team I didn't like.
They looked really good in the first game.
Sugar Shark in the chat. Sid isn't a fan of title winners coming home. Well, he's not a title winner now. You all can live on yesterday. Knock yourself out. He's not the same guy. No. I don't care what he did last year. He was trying to get out of town. He was putting his best foot forward. Now he doesn't have to. Watch this. You've only seen Kawhi having to put his best foot forward in with free agency on the horizon. That's all you've seen. Don't act like you've seen real Kawhi. Clipper fans have seen real Kawhi. Spurs fans at the end saw real Kawhi. And they got a title too when they were still pissed. Don't act like you know about the Kawhi experience, because you know a very unique perspective of it.
Especially after he gets what he wants.
Boom. Face.
He just, then he doesn't give two you-know-what.
Christopher Bird in the chat. Long time ago, Kawhi did a thing. All factually correct.
True.
All factually correct.
Sometimes it takes a few years to get the great sequel. They have to rebuild around him.
Kira in the chat. England goes out. My entire World Cup will rest in Canada's hands. I still think Canada might have a shot this weekend.
I do too.
Morocco's tired. That was not an easy game against Holland. That was rough. That was a rough, taxing game. Go get it, Canada. But I saw some Jesse Marsh clips that we might run tomorrow. He's already kind of half panicking about his formation.
He looked like he wasn't enjoying the.
I thought he was a little rude. I thought he was a little rude to KJ actually. I listened to it on TSN out of the corner of my ear.
Well,
you heard what I heard, right?
I did. But KJ calls it like it is. I can understand why.
I didn't like that.
He wants to be the guy. Like KJ calls it like it is and calls them out and has told them this is the moment to step up. So, and how Alfonso should have been playing. So we'll see.
Grumpy old madman in the chat. Hate to see you on Friday if Portugal loses. I'd be watching.
Good, thanks.
So ratings only go up on the stream Friday if Portugal loses to Croatia. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be a tough game for Portugal.
We got to bounce back because then Canada plays Saturday, which we'll be here for.
Got to bounce back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Azo and I will be here. We'll be live streaming Canada-Morocco, 1 p.m. Eastern Saturday afternoon. We will be here for it.
For that next moment of Canada soccer.
Let's go. Mm-hmm. Jake Haro in the chat. France-Canada quarterfinal. 1986 World Cup rematch. Let's go. What other basketball thing did I want to throw at you? Oh, I don't think it's official yet, but Sandro Mamukelashvili, Lakers. That's the rumor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Sandro had a big time year, man. He bounced around a lot.
He did.
And he got some minutes. And again, like Walker Kessler, the Lakers just traded basically the Raptors draft package to get a big time traditional center, which they desperately needed. There are people ripping the pick. It's a lot for Walker Kessler.
Yeah.
Because Walker Kessler blocks and rebounds. That's basically it. But the Lakers were terrible at both.
Right. You kind of need.
So I do agree with the move if you are the LA Lakers.
Well, Luka's not going to do it.
Yeah, Luka's barely. Kawhi might play more games than Luka next year.
It's true. It's so true.
That broken down, half fat guy. Get out of here. All of a sudden he's in shape. Watch this. Smoke water. Sandro was horrible in the playoffs, though. Yeah, there's limitations. He's not going to be their starter. Mamu in LA.
Mm-hmm. But he was a good piece.
He worked well.
He worked hard.
He worked well.
Yeah. And the Raptors need somebody else at a big like that. Like they need someone else.
Are you surprised we haven't heard from Bobrovsky yet?
Yes.
It's 1:35 p.m. Eastern.
And is there anything out there on him?
Show me the picture again, Ezra.
Oh, shoot.
According to the internet, Bobrovsky was a Leaf a week ago, based on this completely BS picture that was circulating.
I had to knock some things out.
No, that's fine.
It wasn't working. There it is.
Look at this. Everyone's telling me this is a real photo. So if this is a real photo,
Well, he is a goalie. It is Scotiabank Arena. The banners are right there. It's real.
what's the shiny thing in the middle of it?
It's the lights coming down.
Oh, it's lights. It's AI lights. That's what that is. Yes, that's what that is.
Oh, man.
I'm surprised we haven't heard about Bobrovsky.
Yeah, it's true.
Bobrovsky's looking for like 8 years. He wants to be signed till he's 45 years of age.
3 or 4. I've heard too many good people say that he's okay with a 3 or 4 year deal.
All right, so the NBA. What did Dreger just tweet, Ezra?
No, nothing. Oh, sorry.
No, I think something's up.
Oh, yeah?
What's the latest? Let me see. A few people in the chat have brought it up.
Oh,
Let's go through this together.
Okay. Sounds like Werenski, his agent, Judd Moldaver, sorry. And Columbus Blue Jackets GM Don Waddell spoke today in an effort to clear the air and calm things down. Werenski is comfortable going back to Columbus. Waddell could present him with a trade in the meantime, but that isn't on the radar at this point.
See, that speaks to what you and I talked about. Zach Werenski was not used to all that heat.
Yeah.
And he wanted it to end. That's interesting. Zach Werenski lived in a world where he woke up this morning and his phone battery was at like 2%. There were people getting a hold of him. That's interesting. Listen, man, you live in an irrelevant hockey market and all of a sudden things get real. It's intimidating. It's intimidating. And we've seen enough people fold like cheap suits in that situation. And scars, Harry Kane. Harry Kane has tied it up. Massive goal.
That is huge. What minute? 74th? 75th?
Not the prettiest thing I've ever seen. DR Congo can only hold out for so long. England are alive. And it's their captain. Woo! They needed that.
That's funny.
They needed that, man.
Because maybe you're right. Because Moldaver and Waddell didn't seem to be on good terms.
All hell was breaking loose this morning.
Yeah. So did Werenski broker that and say, hey?
Werenski crapped his pants and said, let's cool this off.
Wow. That's
how the agent gets on the phone and plays nice. Because agents work for people too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that sucks.
That is... Yeah, it's not... I don't think this is happening today, Ezra. But I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen when it's nice and quiet. There's no reason for John Chaika to back off. I'd be making a call every hour. I'd be adding one piece every hour.
It's true.
Until Don Waddell's like, I have to do this. Wow. Zach, see, that's the other part of this from these American guys like Dylan Larkin and Zach Werenski and Connor Hellebuck and all that.
So Dreger also put out the signing of Stuart Skinner by the Jets doesn't mean a trade involving Hellebuck is
imminent.
Yes,
it does. Stop it.
Decent insurance or backup for the
Get
Jets.
out of here. Stop it. Stop it. Hellebuck's gone. But guys like Dylan Larkin and all that, oh, you want that attention?
Yeah.
Here you go.
I don't think Dylan was.
Here you go. Welcome to the real NHL in certain markets. Mm-hmm. Zach Werenski did not like that. He's used to 3 reporters in his face constantly, and that's it. And then he goes home.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to the mall. Nobody knows who he is.
Yeah, you got
Goes to see his kid's recital or whatever. Nobody knows who he is.
Why is it so quiet on Bobrovsky? Like, there's nothing. And he's the one who's a free. Like,
it's a good question. Oh, guess, man,
Uh-oh.
Luke Shen to Vancouver.
Oh, wow.
1 year, 2.2.
Good for them.
They could use a vet in Vancouver.
Yeah, 100%.
Brendan Gallagher and Luke Shen with those kids, helping out Manny Malhotra with his kid. All the kids.
Maybe they handle the kids.
Vigilant Guardian in the chat. Sick Media got you guys on lockdown.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're okay.
Yeah, we're good. It's fun.
We're okay.
It's fun reading this stuff.
We might stay on air to watch the end of this England game.
Wait, what?
If it's okay with Azo.
It's a holiday, man.
Yeah, the Bobrovsky thing not happening is odd.
No, just that it's so quiet.
Very quiet.
Like nobody has tweeted on him. Or
Like none of the insiders have mentioned Bobrovsky for a
at
while.
all.
Eh?
Like just searched and stuff. Yeah, like somebody put, what happened to Bobrovsky? ... Like, where is he?
Sound Clash King in the chat. Good for Luke Shen for having a great career. Yeah, Vancouver's going to definitely use him. What'd you say?
No, Pierre LeBrun. The LA Kings still talking to Scott Lawton's camp,
Okay.
trying to bring him back,
Yeah.
but nothing done yet.
I mean, I'll put my day on hold for that one. Christopher Bird in the chat. Azo's tired.
Yeah.
We've worked the same days.
Right? What?
Why is Azo just tired?
I do so much more though.
Please. I shower.
That's
Ray Bay in the chat. Azo prematurely ran the credits yesterday.
Yeah.
He's not looking for some more overtime today.
No.
Everyone's all over your dirty tricks, technically.
I swear sometimes it's
Everyone
the computer.
knows your
It's
crap.
not me all the time, even today with the quiet stuff. Sorry. But
Raptors gal in the chat. Bobrovsky waiting for his moment. Maybe.
well, could the
I just think the bidding got real. The
or
bidding
people
might have got
waiting
real.
to see what happens with Hellebuck. To your point, it's
Maybe.
the same teams who are all in on them.
I think it's a dangerous game just to wait on Hellebuck.
Yeah.
Because Bobrovsky he's a lot of things. He's getting up there. He didn't have a great year, but he's still pretty experienced and can help a team. Like, I don't know.
He said, I just want to take a minute, tell you how good you look today, man.
Oh. Azo, you like the shirt?
I do. I like it a lot, dude. You're looking good today. It looks very comfortable, to be honest with you.
Clothing for today's show provided by Ed's Fine Imports. Markham, Ontario's #1 clothing store for the last 20 years. Formal, casual, they've got you covered. Brands like Psycho Bunny, Blue Industry, which I'm wearing today, Page Jeans, Novus, Gitch, Bugatti, Paul Batenley, 7 Downey Street, Tommy Bahana, and so much more. Ed's Fine Imports, just north of McCowan and the 407. Go to the store in person or go to edsfineimports.com online. Tell them Sid sent you, and you get 15% off your first purchase. Tell them Azo sent you, they charge you 10%.
Just in case something breaks, I thought maybe we should get that in.
Thank you for throwing that in.
No problem.
Because like there's 2 modes in this show. One, I go through the lineup that Azo and I kind of hammer out, and 2, it's a free for all.
Yeah.
And right now we're kind of in free for all mode, especially with England here tied at 1. So I don't know what the future's going to hold. Thank you, Azo, and shout out Ed's Fine Imports.
Could that Werenski thing be a plot to drive up the price too?
No, I just think Werenski was freaking out.
Yeah.
I honestly believe Werenski
It does
was
make
freaking
sense.
out.
It makes sense. I agree with you. He didn't see it because again, that
Werenski,
escalated.
these guys want big time attention until they get it, and then they're like this.
in major markets.
Werenski and all these guys, Larkin, all these guys, they're like this.
True.
They have no idea what they're getting into. Love it.
That's
Love it. That tells me Werenski's never coming to Toronto.
because that got small.
That tells me Werenski's never coming to Toronto. If this spooked him, this kind of attention, forget it. Go to Tampa, golf, walk around with the shoes with no socks, and have a good time. Go ahead.
Wow.
Ray Bay in the chat. So we have, hey, Azo, great time of year. And Sid, you look good today. Great segues. You guys are on to us.
You got us.
You guys are on to us. Seriously, but to shout out Ed's Fine Imports, this is like, it looks like just your standard t-shirt.
very
It's
comfortable.
extremely comfortable.
It looks it.
Breathes really well with my upper torso.
On hot days like today,
Oh my God.
it's boiling out.
Do you know how jealous I am of your mom at that barbecue right now?
I know. Tell me about it.
Because there's something about Canada
You.
Day for me and
I'm here with
barbecues.
you and stuff.
I need a barbecue.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
It's the one time a year I need it, like hook it to my veins.
Barbecues are the best.
Oh my God.
Such good food. Anyway.
If it's not pouring rain later, I don't know what the forecast is for the Southern Ontario area. I will be in my backyard enjoying a cerveza. Sugar Shark in the chat. Bobrovsky to the Canes makes too much sense. I don't hate
Canes?
that. I don't hate that. The Canes want to upgrade. I love how Carolina thinks. Oh, Brendan Bussey, you just want us the cup? We need someone better.
Yeah. Apparently they're in on Hellebuck.
That's wild. How aggressive
So that's
they are.
what I'm saying. Like, is a team like Carolina waiting to see what happens with Hellebuck before they commit to Bobrovsky?
I think Hellebuck's holding up a bit here.
Yeah,
Clearly. I think it's a mistake. I think if you have a chance to get a goalie that you like, get the goalie you like.
Agree.
Now, again, Hellebuck at 8.5 a year for 5 years is amazing. That's an outstanding deal that Kevin Cheveldayoff signed in Winnipeg. No doubt about it. But Doug Lynch in the chat, barbecue burger is so good today.
Noosu.
Dougie Fresh, I agree.
Barbecue on a nice day like this is peak.
By the way, did someone in the
But I'm here in this room
did
with
someone,
no air conditioning.
I don't reference this often. Did someone in the super chat send something so you and I can have a beer tomorrow?
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
It just came in. Hey Sid, have a beer on me tomorrow.
there it
Both of you deserve a day off.
I just saw it.
That is unnecessary and we appreciate it.
That is
Thank you very
nice.
much.
Thank you.
That doesn't happen a lot.
Grumpy old madman does not seem grumpy
No.
or mad at all.
Well, no. Not grumpy or
Very
mad.
nice. That's very nice.
More like non-grumpy and in a good mood.
Yeah, right? I mean, he's off today. He's enjoying it.
Hopefully everyone's enjoying their day off here. There's a lot going on
There is.
between NBA, NHL, and this soccer game right now.
Should we do a little bit, Jays, on how much they suck?
Let's do it. Also, quickly though, two things. If Bosnia beats the United States tonight at 8:00 in the round of 32 in the World Cup, I'm gonna cartwheel my way into work tomorrow. Cartwheel. Secondly,
I want a video of that so bad. Can you do a cartwheel? Just out of curiosity. When's the last time you did a cartwheel?
no, I don't want the pressure of a cartwheel. I want to just kind of do it without anyone kind of noticing that I do it. I don't want to have the
How
stress.
does somebody not notice you
No,
doing
I
a
just want to do
cartwheel?
a casual cartwheel. I don't want
yeah.
a bunch of pressure and whatever.
casual
It's not for the
cartwheel.
cameras or anything.
You just do a casual cartwheel?
I just want to do a casual cartwheel, like walking through a no frills or
Now
something.
that you got comfy clothes on, you can just do casual cartwheel.
Yeah. Chris in the chat. Did I miss the Betway ad? Yes, you did,
Yeah,
Chris.
you
It was
did, you
early.
did.
It was early.
Nick says, reminds you, make sure to stretch.
Where though?
Yeah, everywhere if you're doing a
Do I have to
cartwheel.
stretch everywhere for a cartwheel?
Yes, of course you do.
Oh, this is gonna be a painful cartwheel. Jake in the chat. Sid, is your shirt blue today? I think.
Yeah. Yeah, you acknowledge that.
I acknowledge it's blue.
Well,
I
You can
acknowledge.
see properly today.
You have the clips ready for the Jays?
Yep.
So the Jays, they're going to play in a little over an hour's time. Jays are 6 games under 500. They were brutal last night. Nolan McLean shut them down. Anyone can shut them down.
AAA lineup. McLean was pretty good, dude. His ball.
He was
wow.
good. But Gosman was good too.
Yeah, he
We'll
was.
we'll get to Gosman in a second. But Vladdy didn't play last night, the lower back. And shout out to Shai Davidi of Sportsnet, who kind of cornered John Schneider on this after the game.
And it was a late scratch, right? He wasn't
Yeah,
in the lineup
he was in
originally.
the original online posted lineup from the Jays, and then was taken out, which is not like the end of the world, like it happens. But
And Okamoto was already out of the lineup.
correct. No Springer today, by the way. Paternity leave.
Yeah, I saw that. So 1 to 3 days away.
But Vladdy is playing today. But last night was interesting, and Shai Davidi kind of wanted to dig into it a bit more with the back issue with Vladdy. So this was the exchange.
The situation with Vlad in his back.
He was tight swinging, and I don't want to push it with him. Obviously, he's been working a lot. I think that plays into kind of how he's feeling. He's taken a lot of swings over the past week and a half. So, kind of with where he was yesterday, kind of making progress, both work, games. Albeit, he just had the single to right, but I think he's where we want him to be, and he's really close. So I didn't want to set him back, and talking to him. He doesn't want to miss tomorrow either. So I think he'll be okay tomorrow and he got treatment and got some rest. I told him today was a day he wasn't going to play unless someone got hurt and we needed him. So I think all signs point to positive after today and hopefully good tomorrow.
John, he's a guy who's posted a ton. He's only missed 18 games since 2020. He's already missed 5, which is one away from his career high. Like physically, has he been beat up more this season than in previous years?
I don't think so. I think, whenever you have a little bit of a back thing, it can affect kind of the whole swing, your overall game. And I think everyone kind of battles through it. But he understands how he feels. He understands his body. I don't think it's anything really worse than what he's dealt with, really. But I think with the off day coming after tomorrow too, and the progress that he's made to get to where he was yesterday, I think was kind of the deciding factor for me.
For the listening audience, I used the picture of Vladdy getting shunned by Kirk over the weekend for the home run jacket.
So good.
Plenty of comments in the chat, including I need that facial reaction on a T-shirt. It's one of my favorite Vladdy picks, and I think I might use it a lot going forward. Okay, listen. The way he's going, what a goal from Harry Kane, by the way.
So they're up now.
England are up 2-1.
Wow.
With 4 minutes to go in regulation, and
Look at the defenders around him. Wow.
I think, if you're going to vote on the Ballon d'Or, the 3 players in the final for the Ballon d'Or for Player of the Year in FIFA this year, I don't think Kane is in there, but he's damn close. Now, if England win the World Cup, different story. Because right now, for Player of the Year, I got Olise from Bayern Munich. I think Declan Rice of Arsenal should be there, or Gabriel. It's one of the two. And Lamine Yamal, his season from Barcelona. And he even no, I shouldn't say that. Kvaratskhelia, the winger for PSG, should be in there too.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, okay.
The Georgian international.
Yeah, of course.
Gesundheit. Kvaratskhelia. I think Harry Kane is close.
On the cusp, yeah.
If he wins a World Cup, though, he dragged England by their collar here to a 2-1 lead. Harry Kane is hands down one of the best players in the world. 5
defenders around him when he shot that in. That was crazy.
By the way, Jacob Trouba to San Jose.
Whoa.
4 years, 8.25 AAV. That makes sense. San Jose spending their money on defensemen. We all knew it would happen. I don't know what that does to Morgan Riley's market with San Jose.
Yeah, it looks like
I don't know.
Rasmus Anderson just became official.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Vegas did that. And Rasmus Anderson did not look great by the end of that postseason to me. At all.
So 7 years, $59.5 million.
Right.
8.5 cap hit.
Yeah. Wow. Sorry, back to the Jays. Listen, I am all for sitting Vladdy more. Some people might be freaked out by this. He ended June with a home run. You know how many home runs he had in May? 1. You know how many home runs he had in June? 1. I'm all for sitting Vladdy more days. You're again. So what's burning you up now on this?
No, because first of all, the Jays can't wait to tell you how much Vladdy's working on things.
Very true.
He's taking so many swings. He's
Very
working
true.
so hard. He's okay, but he's still not right. So what's next? Then just IL again. Phantom IL him. Let him get his head right. Sid, if he doesn't get right, this team goes nowhere. Nowhere. They could be sellers at the deadline if he doesn't get right in the next month. So give him some time. Give him a week. Give him 10 days.
But why do you even have to phantom IL him at this point?
But they need the roster
But
swap
this
for
is my problem with the Jays. They're scared of him.
Yeah.
What organization is scared to IL a player who's hurt? That's insane. Think about that for a second.
Too hard, not changing a thing.
However,
just trying to do it.
He's getting to that point, I'm fine with the argument. To be scared, to have to tiptoe around Vladdy.
But they're not.
If you phantom IL him, you are.
They're telling him he needs a break and he needs to just relax, go away, go do something, and just get your mind off this.
Don't tell me that guy doesn't have something you can point to. They've now established the lower back thing enough. Lower back.
I think his sphincter got tight yesterday.
Oh, no.
McLean. Yeah. I still think maybe he hits a home run today, maybe.
Can you imagine he starts July with 2 home runs today?
I think he hits
1 home run in June, 1 home run in May, 2 home runs to start July.
Sean Keyes was their 4 batter yesterday, even after Vladdy left.
That is quite something.
Dude, look at that lineup yesterday. I think they were protecting Okamoto from a guy who has nasty spin and drop on his ball, and Vladdy from not looking foolish in that game.
Keith Laugh Fortune in the chat. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Apologies. They treat Vladdy with kid gloves while being paid $500 million. Laugh my ass off.
If he doesn't
it's
find
so
it,
true.
Honestly, I don't know. If he doesn't find it in the next month, they could easily be sellers at the deadline.
Are you with me now that John Schneider doesn't know what he's doing? Am I alone in this? I can't be alone in this.
You're not. You're not.
But
I think the majority of the people.
But you, Jeff, as a party, have held out a lot on this. You've been level-headed.
I get annoyed.
Are you with me? You're not with me yet, though.
I think there's too much. I think it's an organizational problem. I don't think it's all on Schneider. I think it's the organization who always likes to tinker and tamper with stuff and move guys around here and there. Like, just let the lineup go do what they do. Slot a lineup in, keep it as much the same as you can every day, and let these guys go with the bullpen, with the lineup. It's their philosophy, and it's not. Because anybody who said, "Oh, look at all the right moves they made last year," you can't flip it this year and say that this year they're just not pulling the right strength, because they're doing exactly what they did last year. But last year it worked. I told you from the beginning I didn't like the top 4 of this lineup because they didn't do enough to solidify it. Like, everybody else could slot in properly if they would fix a couple things, or Vlad would get going. He's coming up in all the right places. If he's hitting, then they would be okay. A couple extra runs, they got all these wins. Like, just score some runs. Like, I don't know. And a guy like Sean Keys or even Urias, like, comes up and they're in the lineup every day. What does that tell you about the guys you have?
But I'm not against like a kid getting a shot who's earned it.
Yeah, but right to the 4 hole where like
maybe not to the 4 hole.
That's insane.
But like,
it was the second game.
I do believe. Listen, the Jays made a lot of hay last year, giving guys chances. Like, let's not forget how it played out last year.
Yeah, but where were they hitting? Like, again,
I'm just saying. No, I'm like the point is, of all the things wrong with the Jays, I will never rip the Jays for just giving someone a shot, because in sports, I don't think enough teams, like the Leafs, never do that. Like, when do the Leafs do that?
No, for
ever.
Sure. But then you live and die on that. But they can't be your main guys. Sean Keys
can't
be your main guy.
I'm not saying they're your main guy.
Urias, who you just picked up.
I'm saying that the complementary pieces last year made the entire season.
Yeah, what I'm saying is Urias is in the lineup every day where Lucas is in and out. Or like, it's just that part's insane.
Didn't he have 2 or 3 hits last night, Urias?
Yeah.
He was pretty good.
No, I know. But why are those the guys that are in the lineup every day who have the best approach or the best chance to go yard?
Oh, I see.
Like, then there's something wrong with your organization and your approach, your philosophy. It's insane to me.
Quick hockey note,
dude. Fluharty's arm's dead.
He's dead. I'm concerned for Mason Fluharty.
I'm concerned for all of them.
I'm with you. Mason Marchment to the Sharks.
Yeah.
5 years, $7 million AAV.
He was such a hot commodity. So many people.
But that's kind of fair for me. Like, and keep in mind his late dad Brian played a long time with the Sharks.
Yeah.
So that means a lot to the family. No question about it.
To join Trouba there, did you see the terms? Did you announce the
terms? It was like 4 years at
33 million. So 8.25.
It's a lot. It's 8 per year.
Yeah, 8.25 per year. Yep.
But again, they don't have defensemen.
They don't have it. True. Valid point.
So now Kesselring, Trouba, Dmitry Orlov. That 7-footer they drafted. Mm-hmm. Oh, Frege. I do believe Sergei Bobrovsky to Toronto is upon us.
Come on.
Oh my God.
It's real.
Oh my God.
It's real.
I'm going to say it again. Free just tweeted, I do believe the Sergei Bobrovsky to Toronto arrival is upon us.
Wow.
Oh no. This fake picture's now real.
It will be.
Sergei Bobrovsky to Toronto. If this is longer than 3 years, disaster. Disaster.
What if it's 4?
I got to see the term. If they sign him for 6 years, I'm gonna faint right here. I'm gonna faint.
No. 3 or 4 is fine.
Hold on, but what do you think it is? Hold on.
I think it's 4.
You and I both know in the chat what it should be.
I think it's 4.
I think it's 4. And I'm not comfortable with 4 on top of that. It could be way more than that. Way more than that.
Okay, so but hold on though. How much money max like are you thinking here? Or do you have that in your head? Because that's what Frege kind of implied. They gave him a value like $24 million. And either you break it up over 3 or 4 years.
I mean,
so would you do like 3 at 8 or 4 at 6? Are you okay with that?
I mean, if you can get him at 6, he went from 10 mil to 6. Like, I think that's good money for the organization.
But again,
for a goalie that's going to play a lot.
But would you rather have the extra year or the extra $2 million a year?
I'd rather the way it's going. Look, if all I care about is Austin Matthews 2 years, I'd rather have the space to do more in this offseason and next offseason. That makes sense, right?
Yep. Because that's what I believe too, for sure. Wow.
Okay, we're going to see where this goes here. Sergei Bobrovsky, according to Elliot Friedman, is going to be a Toronto Maple Leaf.
What do you think he realistically gives you? Like, how many games did he play last year?
Better than what Joseph Wall gave you.
Yeah, without a doubt. And
Sergei Bobrovsky fought last year. Do you remember that?
I do.
I think it was against. It wasn't Markstrom. I forget who he fought last year. But like Sergei Bobrovsky gives you something very different in that room. And again, Anthony Stolar spent his whole life trying to get away from Bobrovsky to be a starter, and he's back.
Wow. But I think he's comfortable with it because it means he doesn't have to.
Well,
play
he better
as many
be.
games.
He better be.
But I mean, but that to me is
No, but they're not going to take any crap from anyone in that organization anymore. The players aren't running a damn thing. Like, shut up. Except for Austin.
But Bobrovsky, you at 37 will play more games than I think you could have counted on from Wall or Stolars.
The kid in the chat. So Azo has been right all along.
Yep. Again.
Acknowledge him, Sid.
Again.
I'll acknowledge him on
Again.
Bobrovsky. I still think the photo is fake.
No.
But I'll acknowledge him.
How can you say that?
Because it looks fake. And you know what AI is. Don't be like that. Bobrovsky, Rebe in the chat. Let's clarify. He fought Alex Nedeljkovic. That's who he fought. Correct. What is the Leafs cap space right now? Let me take a look.
So Bobrovsky last few years has played 52, 54, 58 games. Like he's given you over 50 games, which is something the Leafs haven't had in a while.
Without Bobrovsky on the books, they got $16 million. Let me see if Roslovic is on this. Let me take a look. I don't think Roslovic is on. Oh yeah, Roslovic's on this. Right now, without Bobrovsky, $16.9 million in cap space for the Leafs as we sit here.
And this means Hildeby's on the block, right? They have to. They have to.
Well, they did tell us like Stolars is ready to play now. England wins. That's sticking it out. That's sticking it out right there. Wow. That's a game England would lose most of my lifetime. They fought through. Harry Kane is no joke. Harry Kane is willing this team to. Bellingham was a ghost.
Feel awful for
Get out of
Congo and their goalie especially.
They played well. Well, eventually you got to, you just can't sit back all day. That's what I'm hoping Canada doesn't do Saturday against Morocco.
Yeah.
Can't just sit back the whole game. You're going to get burned. Everyone's Keith in the chat. Sick. Lots to still go. Yeah, in terms of cap space.
Yeah.
The Oilers have a goalie.
Oh.
CJ. Devon Levy from Buffalo for a third-round pick.
Huh.
Devon Levy. So he's a guy. The Oilers have more bodies that are warm and upright. Good for them. That'll win you a cup.
What else we got?
Bobrovsky, a Leaf. We don't have details yet.
I like it.
I got to see the details. I'm not moving on this until
Especially
I see
for
the
Artie.
details.
Be happy for Artie. He gets mentored by his idol.
Who's his idol?
Bobrovsky.
Oh, Stolars?
No, Artie in the minors with Marley.
Oh, Akiyama. Yeah.
Akiyama.
Akiyama loves him.
I didn't realize do you realize he's 25? Like going on 26?
Artur Akiyama? Yeah, he's not like a kid.
No. That's what I think it means. So like Hildeby's definitely on the block here.
I'm not convinced.
Well, it's got to be him or Stolars. You can't keep three goalies. They're going to lose Hildeby for nothing then.
Yeah, but again, Stolar, like, here's my problem. The Stolar's injury situation is awful.
Yeah, agreed.
I am not comfortable,
but now he's
just
a backup.
just acting like Stolar's is always going to be there for you is a fallacy.
Yeah, but now he's back to being a backup.
That's fine.
Bobrovsky's going to give you 50
Then
plus
let him be
games.
the backup. That's fine.
I know, but you're more comfortable with that than trying to ride him for a season.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if you just had an entire postseason in the AHL with Hildeby and Akiyama down there, do it again. Unless
You can't put Hildeby down there.
Oh, he has to clear waivers.
Yeah,
he has to clear.
They'll lose him.
Right.
They'll lose him for sure.
You're right. He has to clear.
Yeah, and somebody will take a chance on him without a doubt.
But the way I'm thinking, if I'm the Leafs, I roll the dice on that.
Real? No,
I roll the dice.
I think
on
it's
that.
guaranteed somebody takes him.
If they sign Bobrovsky for anything more than 4 years, which they might.
Well, that's why I hated that they said Stolars is ready to play now, because you could have opened him up and kept Hildeby and then saw what happened.
Yeah, I'm not.
I didn't like that.
I'm not as married to the you got to do anything you need to do to keep.
But if you do lose Hildeby for nothing after you've held him for this long,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm not as sold as other people.
Okay.
Akiyamov is more interesting to me. Now he's not he's not the biggest guy, but
he wouldn't have to clear waivers, so you can keep him with the Marlies. True. I'm saying one of these three now if they sign Bobrovsky, you have to do something with either Stolars or Hildeby, or you lose him for nothing.
I mean, but what if you can't deal? See, Hildeby is a classic. Werenski trade package guy.
Yes.
Like, or I still say Thomas Harley is now very unsettled in Dallas. Make a call.
Why not?
Make a call. What's the Harley camp thinking today? You were one decision away from Zach Werenski from being traded. You were this close. The Stars were this close to trading your ass. How you feeling today? Teams need to jump on that way more. I think there's gold in them there, Hills. There's real opportunity there. These are human beings we're talking about.
So just
Human beings.
Some more from Dreger on the Werenski situation. Yeah, so they had the meeting today to, quote, calm things down. And the quote was, Waddell could present him with a trade in the meantime, but it isn't on the radar at this point.
We have numbers on Bobrovsky.
Oh, we do?
3 years, $7 million.
Okay. That's exactly
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, of course.
I'm fine with that.
I'm good with that, too.
Here we go.
Man, Frege nailed it.
Here we go.
Frege said he heard the number was 21, however they wanted to divide it up.
It's only 3 years, man.
There you go.
I like it. You're getting an experienced guy, a guy who can play in the postseason.
That has a hell of a work ethic, too, for what people say.
It's his 38, 39, and 40-year season. But whatever. It's not crazy. He's taken a pay cut. I am a little worried at what his numbers look like last year, but the Panthers were kind of a mess.
They were hurt.
I don't know how much of that is him or the injuries in front of him. But because the Panthers as a team generally just cared about the Olympics and they didn't care about anything else. It was a weird year for Florida, how they sacrificed everything for the Olympics.
Fair.
It was actually kind of odd. If I was running an organization, I have a bit of a hard time with that. But anyway, I digress.
Wow.
I don't hate this.
I don't.
If it was 5-6 years, the Leafs were insane.
Yes.
That's a good deal for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Gives you some
That's
stability.
a good deal. Yes.
Gives you some stability between the pipes, which
Agreed.
is what they've needed for the last few years.
Agreed.
Can't just keep, to your point, you can't keep banking on Stolars to give you anything steady or Wall. So I'm okay with
This
it.
is not nearly as risky as I thought it would be.
No.
He's an experienced guy. You need a goalie. I think you can count on him way more than Joseph Wall. He's got experience. Clearly, they want to just get in the postseason, and they think a goalie like that can help. I still think the blue line's a bit of a mess, personally. I still think it's a mess.
Of course.
I think it's the same blue line that got shredded last year. John Shaika has a lot of work to do, but it's not a bad place to start.
Guy's going to be pretty motivated to play the Panthers, too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
Hell
I think so.
Bring it on.
I think so. There's going to be
still got it.
There's going to be a lot of Sergei Bobrovsky nights against Florida. A lot.
Which is fine with me.
If the Leafs go into that game and they got Bobrovsky and Jacob Markstrom's at the other end, I'll take the Leafs guy. Jacob Markstrom's one of the more overrated goalies I've seen him in the last 10 years in this league.
The Leafs just better add some muscle to play Florida.
Let's go.
They need some.
They need some. Well, Radko Gudas just re-signed for like 18 years and $8 a year.
That's going to be a pesky
long
team to play
contract he
with.
signed.
You can't skill them. They'll be taking shots. So they need some.
Where are the keys at in the chat? Leafs are upgrading. Grumpy old man. Yes, still need a number 1D. They think they might have their number 1D in Darren Radish.
The 2 center is even more.
Don Juan in the chat. They got 2 key guys from Florida, Bob and Darren Radish.
Yeah. From
Kira in the chat. Maybe Akhtiyamov gets a call up midseason. I mean,
yeah,
who knows?
That's fine. But you still got to sort out the other 3.
All the world's a stage. 2. Panthers were really bad last year. They were. This Bobrovsky thing that's a good deal for the Leafs.
I agree.
I'm fine with that. My fear with the Leafs constantly is just the overpay.
No?
Like they've overpaid for 10 years. You can't keep overpaying on everything.
This is reasonable,
yep. This is fine.
Yep.
This is fine. Good for the Leafs on this. I haven't said that a lot in free agency. Good for the Leafs. The gas man candidate in the chat, they need more D, but it needs to change.
It doesn't.
No doubt. Wow. Yeah, and a good point from Christopher in the chat. Alex Barkov was not around last year.
Yeah, for sure.
He changes a lot for that Florida team.
Definitely.
Affects everything.
Dude, they're going to be a pain in the ass to play against.
Yeah.
With what they've done. But you know what the other thing is? How quiet was about this Bobrovsky thing till it got done. Today.
Today it was super quiet.
And from the term
Super
and everything,
quiet.
everything went quiet. Like we had no idea what to expect.
Nick in the chat, they haven't had a goalie since Belfour. It's a good point. Jacqueline in the chat, Bob has been oft injured the past couple of years. I don't see him as an upgrade from Woll. Ooh, Jacqueline.
He still has played over 50.
I slightly disagree with that. I slightly disagree with that. Joseph Wall could like just miss training camp, and you get no answer. You good with that? Guys, Joseph Wall is as kind a kid as he is, and I do like Joseph Wall. He will not move an inch for your organization if he doesn't feel like it. He's nice guy Kawhi. Okay? So stop with the good guy Wall stuff all the time and how he's this and he's that. There were elements to him where it was about Joseph Wall too. Don't forget that. You want to forget Game 7 against Boston? Go ahead. I won't.
I could never forget.
I won't.
No, but hold on a second. Let's go over this. Because even if you think Bobrovsky's been hurt the last few years, last year he played 52 games. Year before that, 54 games. Year before that, 58 games. You know what Joseph Wall played the last 3 seasons? 39, 42, 25.
Boom, boom, boom.
Anthony Stoller's last 3 years, 26, 34, 27.
Ray Bay in the chat.
This is much more solidified.
Wall was made out of glass. Missed a lot of time. That's the point.
It was a glass wall. You're right.
A Money in the chat, and he knows money. Or she knows money. So basically, Brandon Carlo and Nick Robertson money is out for Bob's money. How do you like that as a transaction?
That's pretty good.
And you got 2/3 back and a fourth in that.
It's a great way to look at it. I love that.
Love that. That's positivity. Call me crazy. Part of me likes this Bobrovsky thing more than the Kawhi trade.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Listen, there's another guy who
Kawhi is only 3 years younger by the start of next season than Bobrovsky. Everyone's old by professional sports standards.
Again, the one thing you heard from a lot of guys like Bukala, who knows the Florida office really well, and Freege said it this morning. A lot of guys are comfortable with or know Bobrovsky really well in that Leafs organization, and they're comfortable with this, given his age, his work ethic, how he goes to work every day, what he does to prepare. They like this, and that's the kind of guy you need in the room to set that tone.
Yep, I would agree with that.
I think this is a win.
Jeff in the chat, Toronto teams are cooking.
I agree. It is true, huh? It's very, except the Jays. Except the Jays. They're doing the opposite.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Jays. If someone can explain to me the Jays' philosophy, I'd love to hear it.
Because there isn't one. Anyway. Oh boy.
I'm already getting a lot of Portugal, Croatia texts.
Oh boy. Here we go.
A lot.
It's free agency day. It's Canada Day.
Well, we're a day away from Portugal, Croatia Day.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, to see a World Cup game on Canadian soil like that,
And
that's
your
going to
team,
be.
yeah.
And Portugal?
Yeah.
Because I've seen Portugal enough in European championships, like in Europe.
No, but it's here.
Obviously in Europe. They wouldn't have the European championships in Bermuda.
One day FIFA might.
One day, the UEFA. One day, the UEFA will have a tournament there.
All right.
Mind Phaser in the chat. Go another hour today, guys. We're basically doing it.
Wow. We're only at 10 minutes.
Let's give this another stretch. It's the Werenski thing that's making me nervous.
No, but we got reports that's not happening today.
Right?
It's not
probably not happening today.
Dreger, who said it? What's LeBron or Dreger said it's not happening today?
Do me a favor. Read the Dreger tweet one more time. I think
Which one?
That things have settled down. I think it's worth repeating.
Sounds like Werenski, his agent Judd Moldaver. Sorry, I keep saying that. Moldaver. And Columbus Blue Jackets GM Don Waddell spoke today in an effort to clear the air and calm things down. Werenski is comfortable being back to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Waddell could present him with a trade in the meantime, but it isn't on the radar at this point. And then somebody else said, don't expect it to happen today.
So let's save that audio for tomorrow, Azo, because I pulled.
I think it's more fitting.
Right?
I
don't think we need to run this today. Not many of you have heard the audio of Zach Werenski after the Blue Jackets season ended. He was not happy with Rick Bowness and the rant that people in the Columbus Blue Jackets dressing room they're not angry about losing. Like, it was fascinating to listen to in hindsight. So we'll back pocket that for tomorrow.
And here's the quote from LeBron on Free Agency Frenzy on TSN. The sense I get right now is I don't expect the Zach Werenski trade today. Famous last words, I know, but the sense I get is Columbus is regrouping here right now.
No doubt, yeah.
So,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. There's already a lot of people in the chat because both Gavin McKenna and Bob wear 72.
Ooh.
I mean, kid, pony up. You're going to get those A bonuses and B bonuses. Pony up.
What did Bobrovsky wear? Did he wear 27 in Philly too?
Did he wear 27 in Philly?
I don't know.
With
No,
respect,
he wore 35.
with respect, Sergei Bobrovsky does not have to give up his number for anybody on that
Yeah,
team.
agreed.
That's a 2-time Stanley Cup winner, 2-time Vezina Trophy winner.
But did somebody on
Don't
Florida
even
have
start
his
with me on
number?
that. Don't even. Any Leaf fan who thinks Gavin McKenna should be handed that number now? No.
That's right.
Don't even begin that conversation with me. All right. So the Leafs have Jack Roslovic and Sergei Bobrovsky
Wow.
after picking up Darren Radish a week ago. It was a week ago, right? It's all-
Drafting McKenna.
And drafting Gavin McKenna.
Not bad.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible. That's a playoff team this year.
Mm-hmm.
You would if it's not, the Leafs have organizational problems.
Well, they're trying. We like these moves so far.
The one thing I'm not able to see with Azo that I'm really curious about is like how Craig Berube is doing on TSN's coverage today. So, because like there are moments where he has a personality.
He was good on Overdrive last night.
He was funny. He was
Yeah.
very funny.
I mean, he did work on TNT for like a couple of years.
Yeah,
No-
but anyone looks good on that panel
No, agreed.
because Biz makes everyone look good.
But that's what I'm saying. That could get him comfortable when he's in that environment. He's had that around him.
He has.
Just shows you how tense the Leafs organization used to make.
Oh my God. It's so true.
Like seriously.
Everyone who walks in the door with the Leafs gets a tight sphincter.
Yeah.
Diesel in the chat. Can McKenna ask Sundin for his 13? He can ask. You can ask anything in life. It's what kind of answer you're going to get.
Oh boy.
I know this is a bit random. Someone.
What?
Oh, the Leafs and Colton Sissons. It's official.
Oh yeah.
Colton Sissons is signed with the Leafs.
I think we said that. Yeah, or that came out a bit ago.
I missed the Colton Sissons. Okay. How about this? 32 years old.
Mm-hmm.
There's another center. 2 years, 4.25. I think that's total.
Oh wow.
I think that's total. Not the best stretch for Vegas last year, but it's every offseason. Try a center from Vegas for the Leafs.
Yeah.
Nick Waugh last year, Colton Sissons this year.
Also, to our point before, like you said about bringing up a guy from a minor league team, like create a competition in camp. Make these guys play out.
I'm a huge fan of that.
Right? Like,
huge fan of that.
Like that's what they're doing here, which I have no problem with that. They're stockpiling draft picks. Like they had 10 picks in that draft? Like, okay, not all of them are going to hit, but some will. You create a competition in camp for guys to play hard, earn a spot. I'm okay with that. Like this is all good stuff they're doing.
Ted in the chat, Sissons and Roslovic, both righties, which the Leafs desperately need up front.
That's
It's
a great
good,
point.
It's a very good point.
Very good point. Andy, man, is it hot outside.
It is. It is.
Oh, A Money doesn't like Sissons for that money.
Really?
Yeah. Huh.
I need a snack.
Wait, what?
Give me 20 seconds.
I got to fill here? Yeah, where we're past our time? And it's Canada Day? Let's go. Let's go. Bobrovsky's coming. I want to go celebrate. Oh, man. Yeah, everybody's debating about that. Yeah, see, it doesn't have a number on this. I was going to say, what number is he wearing in this? You can't see it. No, he's got 7 on his shoulder. I see a 7 on the arm sleeve.
He's Sergei Bobrovsky. Of course he has his own.
Yeah. You'll just keep going all day, this guy. Save some stuff for tomorrow. Is it all going to be Portugal, Croatia?
Oh, are you kidding? I think Werenski happens tonight.
No.
When no one's looking.
No. Nope. Yeah. Unless this is a ploy to try and get the Leafs to include Nyes, even if it's not, even if they don't get the commitment they want.
I don't hate a lot of what the Leafs have done here. I don't at all.
No, how could
Now
you?
I've said that before and been burned. there's a part of you more comfortable with what the Leafs did than what the Raptors just did. And I'm being very serious when I say that. But we'll see. And I don't think Chaika's done. Darren in the chat, Azzo, call the union.
Should. What's the number?
The number is 1-888. Get the hell out of here.
I'm unionized on my own, right?
We're at points in our careers where we unionize ourselves.
It's true.
If that makes any sense.
Oh man.
Okay, I think we can wind this down.
Yeah, I think for today. But hey, Bobrovsky's the Leaf, man. Kawhi's a Raptor. What's going on? You know what? I'm doubling down. Vladdy's hitting a home run today. That's gonna bring it all the way around.
There
Everyone's
you go.
doing it.
He's going to get a home run today, and that will be his home run for the month of July.
Why not?
Vladdy is on a 1 home run per month pace.
He has less games this month. All-Star break.
1 home run per month. That's all Vladdy can deliver.
Just curious, man. It is up to whether or not he gets going, what they do at the deadline.
I am so not thinking of I know it's coming up now.
It's the end of the month.
When's the official trade deadline? Whenever July hits, we got to put this in the calendars. Monday, August the 3rd. Really?
Yep. So in a month's time. Well,
Monday, August the 3rd. Yep. All right. Listen, I think if the Blue Jays remain 4 to 6 games below 500 and go by, I will be stunned. I will be very surprised if they push in chips on that kind of team. Personally, I don't know.
I honestly think it depends if Vladdy's going or not. And they got a lot of decisions to make for next year, too.
If Vladdy's going, they're a 500 team. And they're
which will get you into
a
the
half game out of the wild card
which
or
gets
whatever.
you into the playoffs.
Yes.
And then you hope for another postseason like last year.
You would hope. All right, brother. I think we're safe on this Werenski thing.
Yeah,
based on what you have read to us.
I honestly think so.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Executive decision.
And if not, we're here tomorrow. We'll talk about it.
We're here tomorrow.
Right?
For a
Sid
full.
might be a bit distracted, but I got you.
There's no distraction.
Yeah, you're not at the game.
I have one job after the game, to go to BMO.
That's fair.
That's my job.
That's true.
I have a feeling we'll have more to talk about. All right. Our apologies. We wanted to get to Anthony Santander, but we ran out of time. On behalf of Jeff Azzopardi and everyone here at Sick Media, thank you for joining us. My name is Sid. You've been watching and listening to the Sid Seixeiro Show, powered by Sick Media. Happy Canada Day. Enjoy the rest of your Canada Day. Get outside. I know it's hot, but enjoy a beverage. It's Canada Day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Take care. We'll talk soon.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sid Seixeiro Show on YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, and wherever you get your podcasts.